Okay, hang on. Am I in the right line? I don't know. Oh, shoot, I have somebody up here. Hang on. Okay, I think I am. Hi, Margot. Let me see something over here. Okay, there I go. So, it's just you and I, Margot. But I think Scooter's going to come in and talk. Hi, GB. Hello, Deborah. You've got to put first, Margot. Put first. Hi, Sherry. So I was out earlier tonight. It's a heck of a crazy trip. Got home, but I did watch the closing statements for this Take Care of Maya, and my opinion may not be the most popular. Hi, Liz Tops. I have to say I feel so sorry for those jurors. Do you know that they dismissed the alternates and they didn't even get lunch? Can you even imagine that? They didn't even get lunch. I cannot even imagine the sacrifice these people have made for this trial that was the trial that never ends. And hi, Holly. And you get paid peanuts to be a juror, okay? And these people put their lives on hold. They can't attend many times events of their kids, especially in school or things like that, for a trial of this length. And here's the thing. The judge gets paid very handsomely for their time, the lawyers as well. And you have a family that's already received $2.5 million from a settlement already, now suing for $200 million. Yet the jury, they're the only people that are in there deciding this case ultimately, what happens, and they don't even get lunch. The alternates don't even get lunch. How crazy is that? And at one point, the lawyer for the Kowalski says, I know, somebody says this 15 minutes, he's like, but I know, but I don't think they get it. I don't think they get it. You know, because he's probably on a contingency plan. So if the Kowalskis get 20 million, he's getting a percentage of that. If they get 100 million, he's getting a percentage of that. Hi, Barb. The alternates they had to take it to go? Well, that's not what I didn't hear that. I heard that him apologized that they couldn't have it. But okay, even if they got lunch, the jury, you know, I mean, wow, they make a big deal that they gave them snacks. I don't know. I may not share a popular opinion. Hi, Billy Boy. But I think that family, when I hear the lawyer for the Kowalski say that Maya hasn't filled out any applications and she hasn't taken the SATs, well, why the heck not? She's a straight A student, right? It's not too late to apply for colleges. It's not too late for any of that. It's not too late at all. They want to seem like they want to push this narrative that she's not going to be able to work, she's not going to be able to live a productive life. And I'm sorry, okay? Beata took her life. That was Beata's choice. Okay? That was Beata's choice. Her daughter was, yes, she wasn't allowed to visit her daughter, but her husband and her son were allowed to go there. And those of you that just base everything on that Netflix documentary, that is completely biased. I hope that you understand that. And the problem that they don't talk about the forged prescriptions, and the jurors did not hear the forged prescriptions about them. As far as the last I heard, they weren't hearing about them. And there might be a whole different reason why Beata did what she did. Was Beata going to lose her medical license for forging prescriptions, allegedly? Did Maya even have this ailment? I heard a doctor go up there and say he doesn't think she had it. I had a doctor go up there and show where she's sitting on her knees, where she's crawling around the bed on her knees. I see a little girl that was made into a guinea pig that was given drugs that said she'd have a 50-50 chance at survival. They could kill her. And the mother said, let's go to Mexico and do it. Let's put her in a coma. Ketamine coma. Let's do it. It's biased, but they took her kids because they did not like her. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. She didn't even let the husband touch the kid. She didn't want anybody by her. Is that child better off today? Yes, she is. Is she pumped up full of opioids? No. Is she pumped up full of benzos? No. Is she pumped up full of ketamine? No. Why was the mother having IVs and putting him in her arm? Putting him in her arm when she went to go and take her own life? What was that about? There's a lot here, okay? And I'll tell you something else. So her child was taken for 87 days. Her child still had access to the father and the son, right? So yeah, let's just say it was a terrible thing. Her daughter was alive, right? Her daughter was alive. She took her life. What about people? What about parents, like Sandy Hook parents, who have their children murdered, okay? Maya was alive. Maya's alive today. She was supposed to be Beata, a devout Roman Catholic. They said, so conservative. Well, what happened? She made a choice. John Hopkins did not do that to her. They didn't. If there's a ruling that they did that to her, then what about anybody that... Where are we going with this? This is insane. It is. It's insane. Her daughter was alive. Her daughter's going to the homecoming now. Her daughter has a boyfriend. Her daughter is not addicted to those medications anymore, not taking them. Why did Beata do that? Did Beata do that for another reason? Was she going to lose her nursing license? Did she forge prescriptions? Did she have other things? Then the other thing that really got me is when they're going through these things and saying, what is his pain and suffering, Jack? His pain and suffering for his wife. Well, let's go back to this. He didn't find his wife till the next day because they didn't even sleep in the same room. They didn't even sleep in the same room. Maya wasn't in the house. It wasn't Maya. It wasn't anything to do with Maya being at the end of the hall or anything else. His wife and him did not sleep in the same room. And from what I heard, they were going to get a divorce. But now, suddenly, this man must be compensated for not being able to live a life with his wife. He must be compensated by John Hopkins. Kyle can live a perfectly normal life. Why can he not live a life? The pain and the sorrow was caused by his mother. That was his mother's choice. Okay? That was his mother's choice. Maya can live a perfectly normal life. To say that she can't, they're just milking this. I'm sorry, this is my opinion. You're having a hard time believing that she had all these problems and now she's functioning totally normal. So do I. So do I, Laura. So I didn't say that he wanted her dead. That's not what I said. People get divorced. They don't have to want each other dead. I don't think their marriage was in a good place. I don't think it would probably have lasted much longer at all. And I believe I heard one of them was filing for a divorce. They didn't even sleep in the same room. That's why they didn't discover her till the next day. Because when he got home, he didn't even go upstairs to check where she was or be with her. Okay? The documentary is completely biased, Billy Boy. People are saying they hope that a documentary is made that shows both sides. They've already got a settlement of $2.5 million. Maya wore this, it looked like a silk white shift dress, as if she was wanting to portray she's a white angel, okay? And you know, it wasn't just me. The people said the family couldn't look any more pathetic. But then, when the jury got up, she flashed her smile at them like, please, 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 get me the money. Get me the money, please. And, you know, I said in the chat, I said, Jack, the father's probably stopping off at the Ferrari dealership. And, you know, it's just, it's insane. It seems like this huge money grab and wanting someone else to take the blame for this and not even look that the daughter is in a better place today than she was then. And to say that because you look like your mother, you're going to be, you know, I mean, the things that that lawyer was saying. But I think, to Scooter, are you going to come on? Because Scooter has some very vocal thoughts, too. And they may not, I know she said she would get, sometimes early on, she would get some flack. But, I mean, there was a doctor that said, I don't think she has this. And those that talk about the dystopia, you can move your feet to be like that, and if you hold them in that position long enough, they'll stay like that. They'll stay like that when you're laying down and when you're sleeping. If you're training your feet to do that. Do you want to call in, Scooter? Scooter? You going to call in? I'll open it up for you then. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get angry. Hold on. There we go. How come I'm on 2 screens? I don't want to be on 2 screens. Now I can't see my chat on the other one. Something's wrong here. This is not the right Zoom. No, I don't want to leave meeting. I just want it. That's not supposed to be there. And this is the one that needs to be there. Okay, and I don't need that there. I need to get this. Oh my gosh, why is it doing that? Okay. I'm sending you the link, Scooter. Where did I put my thing? I don't know. Yeah, it might not be the way you feel, and that is fine. That is fine. That's okay. That's fine. Okay, so just so you know, experts specializing in pain medicine said Maya did not meet the criteria for CRPS. In Crane's opinion, after reviewing all of Maya Kawalowski's medical records and the depositions of various doctors who testified in the case, said on the stand that Maya did not meet the criteria to be diagnosed with CRPS. So there was an expert that denied the diagnosis. And I just don't get. He explained that the foundation for treating CRPS is a combination of physical, occupational, and psychotherapy, with other pain medications only being used as support. And that's what I read from this case early on. Exercise was the thing that worked. And that's why you see what she ended up doing. Okay, Kirkpatrick started Maya on ketamine infusions of 1 milligram per kilogram per hour, and Dr. Hanna continued administering high doses of ketamine. Through building her tolerance to the large doses of ketamine, Maya was becoming physically dependent, Dr. Crane said. She was agitated. She was screaming. She was screaming for ketamine. These could have been withdrawal symptoms. Let's see. Crane added that there was harm done to Maya in that she was denied proper care prior to a hospitalization at All Children's. Instead of being referred to a center that specializes in CRPS, Kirkpatrick administered ketamine, and when it did provide benefits, he sent her to Mexico. Months later, she was worse. She'd lost a lot of weight and her appetite, was still wheelchair-bound, and was being admitted to a hospital for severe abdominal pain. Did you come in? I don't know what happened to Scooter. Scooter, where are you? Where did she go? Try to come in again. I don't know where you went. Okay. And then this severe asthma, which another doctor noticed was written in a lot of medical records, and has experienced those with severe asthma are admitted to a hospital for a few days. They don't come out of the hospital with completely fine breathing tests. And the lungs would have indicated some scarring. So it does sound like some things may have been exaggerated, some things for whatever reason. Perhaps she was getting positive reinforcement from her mother. Who knows? Her mother was an infusion nurse. The other thing is, look, she was getting individualized attention. Her teacher, who was a very nice teacher who testified, was coming to her house. Her teacher was one-on-one with her for hours, carrying her. Look at this. This girl was getting all this specialized attention. Did she like it? Did she? She seemed to like that attention, didn't she? Was she just atrophying because she was keeping herself? Their muscles will atrophy if they don't do anything, if they sit in a bed like an invalid, right? Is she better off today? Yeah, she's better off today. To Scooter, come on in. What are you doing? Try to do it again, please. Try to come in again. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to see you. Hold on. Oh, there you are. Okay, I got you. Will this be a debate, or will they be on the same page? Well, we'll see. I don't know. Hello down there. Why are you down so low there?
Because this computer's up a little
And if
high.
anybody else wants to come on and has a different thing, let's see. Barb Olson, I don't know where you stand on this. Julie W. or anybody else that would like to come up, you're welcome to come up and let your viewpoint be heard loud and clear. So, did you watch any of this today?
Like I said, I haven't watched the closings. However, their closing arguments or
You
whatever
didn't
you
watch
call
any
it.
of it?
Yeah, well, yeah. I watched half of the plaintiffs, and then I was there at the end watching chat for a little bit.
Did you see me? Did you see me in there?
No.
Oh,
Oh, were you on Law and Crime?
I think so. Yeah.
Because that's where I was. But yeah, I never saw your comment. You
Yeah.
commenting. But I was there when they talked about the jury, when the jury had a question. Did you hear that?
Well, I tried to, but that's when I had to go out. We had to go out to get a rental car. But what happened? What
It
was the
just
question?
written real weird. It's, hey y'all. I thought we were going to be provided with the what do you call it? Not settlement, but
Transcript? No.
no, how much they want to get.
Oh, the motion.
And if we don't get that, we can't. Something like they won't be able to mark down damages or whatever, and they won't have any money to even leave to go out for gas or to leave the courthouse and go for gas. It was the dumbest statement.
Wait. The jury said that?
Yes. Hey, y'all, that's the way it went. The people in the chat were saying, well, maybe they're trying to be funny, but they're saying if we were told that we were going to be provided with such and such.
Did you see the way she was dressed today?
The little white.
Yeah, like it was like satin. It was like she was going to a. That's something you would wear to a wedding or something. It is not really courtroom attire, and it looked like she was like, I don't know, or you'd even wear it to, oh my gosh, you could even wear it to a homecoming or something like that. Why was she all decked out like that?
It wasn't what she wore to homecoming, because didn't she have a red dress for that?
Right, yeah, of course. And then, yeah, let me get her homecoming picture because she was able to attend homecoming and able to go out with her boyfriend and Halloween, right?
2 weeks ago, homecoming. I'm getting on the chat right now.
Why would she get that? What she
Let me turn up. Hold on. Sorry. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. I was just getting the chat up. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
way
Here.
they pose, I'm sorry, the way that family poses,
Oh, yeah. Somebody said, are they trying to look as pathetic as possible?
they do, yes.
Oh, look at her. When was this picture taken? Because she looks pretty good, huh? But, we got, 200 million. She needs it because she's not going to be able to live a normal life. She won't be able to work. She won't be able to go to school. She won't be able to do these things, apparently. Or she may not be able to. There's no reason she's not able to do that. And why does he keep saying she hasn't applied to colleges and she hasn't taken the SATs? Give her a kick in the butt and let her do it. What the hell is this? Don't sit here at a trial for 30, 40 days. I don't get that. Why does he keep saying that?
Because that's what they want the jury to think.
But
Carolyn.
if I was on that jury, I'd say she needs a kick in the butt is what she needs. Doesn't need $200 million. Go apply. While you're a straight A student, you care so much about school. You should be applying. You should be taking the SATs. You should be doing what you need to do. What are you so concerned about this for?
Carolyn, what picture is this right here?
It's one of those, let's see, it's some recent picture, I guess, of maybe from this summer, or it says, hitting the town with friends after her lawyers claimed she was in too much pain to attend her recent court hearings.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now I want to know, and I saw somebody ask this in chat, in the court chat today. What happened? They said the video of her from 2020, I believe, where Mr. Shapiro is questioning her. They said she seemed so nice and normal and level-headed and everything was going great for her. What has happened in the last couple years that has changed all this?
I don't know. You guys
Do you know what I'm talking about, that video?
No, I don't.
Barb, do you? Yeah, Kevin, it's a real picture.
This is a real picture, too. There's the homecoming, right? Hitting the town for Halloween weekend. Oh, that was Halloween weekend in the white. And this is attending the homecoming.
Wow. That's Halloween then, the two-piece thing.
Yep. Allegedly.
Well, and then people in the chat would go, well, of course, she has a life. She's not allowed to have fun.
Kowalski's lawyer told reporters that the 17-year-old has been unable to attend the hearings due to her lingering complex regional pain syndrome.
She'll use this as an excuse for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
It's what she knows, what she's been taught.
Okay, so these pictures were shared by John Hopkins. They rebutted Anderson's claim, sharing pictures of Kowalski over Halloween and hitting the town for the homecoming. One photo appeared to show the 17-year-old girl smiling in a two-piece white belly-bearing outfit with her arms around two girls. A second pic showed Kowalski in the back of what appears to be a limo wearing a short red dress. Attorney Ethan Shapiro ripped Kowalski's previous testimony that her PTSD prevents her from going out and making friends. This is the life of Maya today. We did not aggravate a pre-existing condition. She's at her prom. She's out in heels. She has friends. It's in complete contradiction of her testimony. Kowalski was called back to the witness stand to explain the photo where she claimed she cried from leg pain before the pictures were taken. I got my dress the day before homecoming because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go. That was dependent on my physical condition and my mental condition. She claimed she only attended the event because the tickets were purchased beforehand and she felt obligated to go. She also admitted to going out for Halloween, saying she spent a few hours at a friend's house for an event over the weekend. She accused the defense of searching through her friends' accounts for pictures of her, but attorneys for the hospital denied those allegations, saying the photos were sent to them via email.
The prior weekend, if I remember right.
Kowalski's story was, okay, let's see, all that. So what about all that?
Look on her face, she was thinking, who sent those? Because she was going, and the defense took it upon themselves to go look at my friend's social media accounts.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he said, when he came up, he's like, no, I'm sorry about that, Maya, but no, those happened to be sent to the defense because they felt that we should see them.
Mm-hmm.
See, her friends know these. I'm sure the people that live around her area,
but they're probably all, oh, we'll get the $200 million and we'll take care of. So that's why the whole family is out there. Like his brother came in, and everybody. Oh yeah, they're going to be living high on the hog.
Oh my gosh, they already have
$2.5 million. I know. That's why it's like such a crazy entitlement case. And again, the mother
Carolyn,
took her life.
Nobody seems to think. I'm sure they were paid for the Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, I think it's like the mother took her own life. The kid was there for 87 days. What about people whose children are murdered? What about people who have really, really horrible things happen? Her daughter's alive and well. She didn't have to take her life. Was there another reason she took her life? Why? Because what about this prescription thing? This really bothers me, and it's been brushed under the table.
Now, what do you mean about that?
Somebody wrote prescriptions in a doctor's name, and he said it was not him, and they were not allowed to bring that to the jury, and they said allegedly it was Beata, and Beata would lose her nursing license and everything else, and would have charges brought against her. And what? I
have never heard that, but where did you hear that? Was it?
I heard it in court. They said it in court, but they were not allowed to bring it in front of the jury.
Oh, see? Well, they won't be able to consider that.
Right, but why not? I think that is
prejudicial. It seems like everything's prejudicial against the defense.
See,
I've noticed that.
Yeah, it says Beata and her prescriptions. Okay. So let's see, the court files updated above. The hospital are trying to allege that Beata wrote fraudulent prescriptions for ketamine, pretending to be Dr. Barr, who was giving Maya non-ketamine infusions. On the stand, Dr. Barr states he did not write these prescriptions, but doesn't make any allegations against Beata. The Kowalski's lawyer then show proof that this was simply an error by the insurance company. These prescriptions were written by Maya's CRPS specialist, Dr. Hannah. They have the original prescriptions to prove it, in which they kept saying Dr. Sally Smith. The prescription number on the insurance file matches the prescription given by Dr. Hannah, who legally prescribed the ketamine. The insurance company simply filed the prescription under the wrong doctor's name. Okay, it shows there is no proof that Beata did anything wrong. That's what someone's saying here. But I'm not sure. It also shows that Maya was receiving 100 milligrams a day, 3 vials, 1,000 grams per 30 days of oral ketamine at home between infusions. I'm not a medical person. Let me see what somebody said. Hold on.
I know that was in trial. The doctor that gives her ketamine, he said he does not agree with oral ketamine, but that's what Beata gave her at home, oral ketamine. I did hear that. I did hear him say that.
And why did she put an IV in her arm before she took her own life?
Oh, that bothers the heck out of me as well. It's like there's so much that they're able to leave out, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, Sarasota Circuit Judge has ruled the defense for John Hopkins can't present or bring up before a jury any allegations that Beata Kowalski, mother of Maya Kowalski, fraudulently filled prescriptions. Judge Hunter Carroll's order was entered into the Sarasota Clerk of Court system a little over a month after he heard the motion on July 7th. The order states that if the defense wants to bring up the allegations, they will need to have a conference without the jury present first. Hold on a minute. Attempting to introduce such evidence or elicit testimony concerning the prescription fraud. Attorneys for the Kowalski family submitted a motion after they were made aware that the defense had planned to bring up the claim during the trial through media reports surrounding the premiere of the Netflix film Take Care of Maya. The film, let's see. The doctors began to doubt Maya's condition and her mother's mental health, and Maya was placed under. Okay, let's see. The notion by the Kowalski's attorney argued the defendants do not have competent evidence to support this inflammatory claim beyond deposition testimony of Dr. Carl Barr, who was the treating neurologist involved in hyperbaric oxygen therapy treatment for Maya. In that deposition, the defense reviewed 2 claims for prescription reimbursements made by Aetna, the Kowalski's medical insurance company. The court document style states the file Aetna produced appears to be misaligned, making it appears as if the prescriptions for magnesium sulfate and ketamine were authorized by Dr. Barr, who testified that he never prescribed the drugs. However, looking at the files listing the prescription numbers kept by Sally Smith, a pediatrician and part-time medical director at the Pinellas County Child Protection Team, who was called to investigate if Maya was being abused, and matching it to those reflected in Aetna's records, clarified that a different doctor, Dr. Hanna, wrote the prescriptions, the document states. The motion further points out that the defendants infer Beata fraudulently filled the prescriptions, despite the fact that the prescriptions were filled by licensed pharmacists, none of whom testified that the medications were filled illegally. Okay, so if that's not the case, then it's even worse. Why did she do, her daughter was still alive. Her daughter had access to the father and the son. She could have fought. Her daughter's fine today. Why did she do that? She's a devout Roman Catholic who doesn't believe in that. Why? Why?
She had a mental issue, a mental problem.
But why is that John Hopkins' fault?
I know, that's what I keep saying.
If we say that's John Hopkins' fault, then every Tom, Dick, and Harry can sue for anything that they feel is a slight against them. Anywhere that something happens to somebody, right? And with all the mental health stuff, then people are going to be suing for everything under the sun.
Yeah, I so many people are for this. I want to know why. I don't get it. Help me understand. I was for her in the beginning. I didn't watch anything on it. I just started watching with everybody else. And I'm sure she has CRPS, and maybe her mom did have Munchausen's, blah, 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 blah. But as time went on, I started totally changing my mind with everything that was brought up, and listening to the doctors and the nurses and specialists, and seeing the family sitting there, and it just started sounding like a bunch of malarkey to me, a cash grab, like you said.
And there were a lot of people in the chat that felt the same way.
But then you have a lot that almost seem like they're paid by the defense in a way. I mean, I know they're not. I mean,
yeah, but there's a lot that don't even know the case. They just think like, oh, that's a sick girl. Like they don't even follow it probably, and just go like this and come in and say something. I don't know.
Some people in there are crazy, Carolyn. Anything the judge would say throughout oh, stop it, judge. Shut up, judge. Or shut that lady up. You know, the other lady lawyer. And, oh, sit down and shut up. And anything that they liked. Oh, good, judge. Good judge.
I don't know. Does anybody have here an opposing view that would like to, what do they say? Can change my mind?
And I seldom watch the chat. I watch it in spurts.
Go ahead, change my mind. Barb Olson, can you change my, what does Barb Olson think?
I don't know.
What do you think, Barb Olson?
But I know there are a lot of people in there too that feel as I do about it.
People think it
and the
was
way
all
that
an
you
act.
do. Because if I say something, they'll say, because, you know, and they'll, yes, to Scooter Chick, you know, yeah, they agree. And one time I said, win or lose, who will they be suing after this?
Right.
And another person goes, exactly, to Scooter, exactly.
But
Hi, Alyssa.
she was pushed over the edge because the hospital blamed her. You know what? Don't believe it. There's people that are accused of so much more that have to fight tooth and nail for things, Barb. Do you know what I mean? Because the hospital did this to her for 87, days. What about people that are pushed over the edge in other ways that their child isn't alive, okay? How about that? Then everybody's going to be getting sued for everything.
I think that Munchausen has a lot to do with it, in my opinion. That's a mental illness. I do.
So frustrating.
But
I'm sorry. I don't believe the hospital
thing,
did anything wrong, and I definitely don't believe it should be awarded that much money. I agree, Laura.
I think she knew that she couldn't get away with it anymore.
Barb said, I think that Maya was faking around her mother for attention. I believe that too, Barb.
Yes.
I believe that too.
But then they say when she first came, into ICU, those nurses there and everything said she did have pain. She was in a lot of pain.
She could have pain, but it could be psychological, or you could do something, or just really think you have pain because, you're supposed to have pain.
Yeah, they said it can, it can be it is a psychological component to it. There is.
And the pain could have been from many things. It could have been gas. It could have been growing pains. It could have been 100 other things.
Oh, Barb, definitely they're going to have to write a check. You better believe it. They will.
So nuts.
But in my opinion, they do not deserve it. But they're going to get it. They'll get it. And that Jack just seems like, he just wants the money. He's going to say.
Yeah, what color Ferrari am I getting? What kind of boat am I getting? What new house am I getting? He probably has a girlfriend all lined up. Sure he does.
Right, Holly. That's what gets me so upset about this. They parade, have these three sitting there. Like they've suffered the most devastating time of anyone. in the world. And they deserve this. They're such like professional.
Like, even though they say her
victims.
asthma is not real, she doesn't have scarring of the lungs, and you don't go have asthma and go out with perfect breathing tests, is what they said. So they're showing that stuff is not adding up. Your young son had Lyme disease. 10 years later, he's still in lots of pain. Yeah, mine too. Holly had Lyme disease at very young. Yes, and he does get pains.
Yeah, they'll get it. They'll get a nice
We
check.
won't sue the ticks. Yeah.
And it's just not right. I'm sorry. They just don't see it. And I do believe with some people that have said if her mother hadn't have unalived herself, I don't think Maya would be here today. I think
Right.
she would have been the one that was gone.
Probably.
I really do. I think her mother would have OD'd her. You know, she was talking about let's do hospice, and
Hospice.
yes, her mother mentioned hospice because she was saying that's the type of pain that Maya has, and they might as well put her in hospice.
I wonder if
Because
the
then
mother wasn't benefiting from some of these drugs herself, being that she stuck that IV in her. Did she give a little to me, a little to her? How do we know she wasn't addicted to it?
Didn't they say they didn't? Did they test her toxicology? I think someone said no, but I'm not sure. That was somebody in the chat. I don't know if they knew what they were
Maya
talking.
didn't. Maya drives a high-end vehicle. She mentioned what it was, but I don't remember. Oh, I'm sure she does, and I'm sure they'll all get Ferraris for everyone. You know, whatever, Range Rovers for everyone. If $200 million.
Now, is it true they won't get the money right away? Because a lot of people are saying that it'll take
Well,
years.
I'm sure it takes as they can appeal and keep it up going. Yeah.
But Alyssa, she had there was a lot of prescription pills there that were never used, had been there for a year or two and still had like all the pills in them except maybe one. Maybe the mother was always into the ketamine. Who knows?
She's driving a Tesla.
And Jack is retired because when I put in the
Jack,
chat,
but Jack was retired. This is the thing. Why are we worried about his, ability to make? He was retired when he went down there. He was way older than Beata. He was
But now he's
already
only like, what,
retired,
60?
and he had,
Isn't
and
he
if I'm
like-
not mistaken, he had a really good pension from being a firefighter. Okay.
Yeah, in Chicago, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was already retired.
And they do make good money.
And I thought their marriage was in the toilet already. I thought they were getting a divorce. They didn't he not even find her because they didn't even sleep in the same bedroom, and he didn't even check her when he got home.
Isn't that what they were saying?
Yeah, that's what I heard. And now all of a sudden that lawyer's like, and now he has to leave the rest of his life without this companionship of Beata. Well, he didn't have that before this.
He's happy as a clam that she's gone.
I'm sorry, I heard that 911 call, and he sounded weird on there.
He did. I know. I told Carolyn you guys, I want to smack that girl.
She's got a puss on her face all the time in there. Oh, good. She didn't apply to any colleges? Go ahead. What are you waiting for? They're talking about how she cares so much about school and she can't miss an assignment and she's a straight A student. I don't know. You can already tell I won't have a... I can already
That's okay,
tell.
Earthbound. I want to understand, please. Tell me
Okay,
why.
well then come on. You can have a place. Come on up.
Yeah, I would love, no, for real, I would love to
Seriously, I'll
hear
put the
you.
number in Slack. Come on up.
I'm not, I'm not getting
I
this.
don't know why you would say that, because I said anybody that wants to talk, come on. This is how we feel.
Lots of love to ever, no, going to just walk back. No, don't, Earthbound.
I don't understand why. Why don't you want to be
Come
heard?
on. Help me and Carolyn understand. I want to know what I'm missing here because I started out totally on this kid's side. And now I'm just seeing something totally different. And nobody's changed my mind but that trial because I have been watching it quite
True.
often.
It's
almost
what
every
we've
day.
seen. It's what we were processing.
Yes. And the trial's over now, and I thought by this point I'd be like, okay, now I get it, but I don't. I
The number's
really
in
don't.
Slack if you want to call in.
And that's okay. Nobody's gonna come after you.
They're going to come after you. Nobody.
Carolyn, the way you just
I mean, who's going to come out? I mean, that's silly. I'm not going to do that. If you have a different opinion, you have a different opinion. That's fine.
I'm just laughing. I just came in. I will just leave you all for the night. I don't fully disagree, but I don't fully agree either. Well, what do you disagree on then, Earthbound?
The
Oh, and
number's in
Alyssa says
Slack.
me too.
What?
I guess Alyssa
Oh.
started out, all
Yeah,
for
that it
the kid
changed.
and the
It
family.
changed. It's just
And I have to say this, I
My
don't care that
feelings.
he's a kid. I can't stand that Kyle.
it's like they put their lives on hold for this every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, and it's like they're acting, I don't know, it's just they already had that person come out. Well, how much money would she have been worth if she could work like well, she can work like a normal person.
And
And she's probably going to make way more because look, she's just waiting for those book and movie deals and all that stuff. She has more of an advantage to earn more money than an average one of the, even like they say if there's somebody that gets the same grade she does and everything in that school, she has so much more of an advantage. So
She
where
does.
are we feeling sorry for her that she needs to be awarded all this money because she won't be able to have a productive life? Why can't Kyle have a productive life? I'm sorry, there's a lot of crappy things that happen to people in their lives. There are. People lose parents, there's all kinds of things. But you can't just say to him, okay, well that's it, you're done because you're not going to be, nothing good's going to come now. Now you're just going to have to get money because you're not going to be able to go on to college or do whatever you want. And now, like it's like they're conditioning. It's almost like if you think the mother was making her think she had this disease, now you're telling them, okay, now you're damaged goods, you'll never make it. You're just going to need money because you can't get out along in the real world and you'll never have a job or career or anything like that. Right? You can't go to regular school. Like they don't go to regular school. They attend school online.
I believe
Even
so.
the boy, yeah. Why?
These guys, somebody, you don't have to convince us. I just really want to know, what am I missing? What is Carolyn missing? What are we missing here? Exactly, Julie. Exactly. That's the
Right.
other thing that gets me. Child Protection ordered this.
It was discovered that they didn't fully disclose the rating of the hospital the other day.
Yeah, I did see that today.
Now, what was that?
Today.
What was that?
Yeah. Yeah, there was some kind of a rating. You know how you get inspected
Right.
at the state and whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I guess there was one that they didn't disclose, and supposedly the defense, didn't they say they didn't know about it, Barb, that it went past them? But they corrected that because I was watching that earlier where, you know, that Dr. Corcoran, the one that is like an professional administrator.
Yeah.
Okay, they had him come back
Right.
and he looked at the files, the report and everything. And he, of course, was on plaintiff's side, so wasn't showing anything about how everything had been corrected. Well, the defense did have the report to show that whatever had happened had been corrected.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's common. I mean, and they say a lot of that was in that heart center that they had there at the time. I don't know if the heart center is still there, but and lost her although temporarily.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, Earthbound, but you are still here, right?
Right, Earthbound. You didn't end your life over that.
You fought for whatever you did, and it got worked out, you said, temporarily, right? Why didn't Beata think it's going to be temporary? Why is the hospital at fault because of that?
And they make that Sally, they're saying Sally Smith and Kathy Beatty constantly. I mean, they've ruined the reputations of those people. They didn't even provide the actual. Yes, they did, Earthbound. Yes, I was just watching that tonight. It was yesterday. I went to yesterday's to watch what I missed. And yeah, they did correct that. I haven't seen today's though. I've only seen a little bit of today's. Do they, Earthbound? Okay, but why? I want to know what was their responsibility, because it was CPS or whatever you call them.
Well, I can't see because that heart is in the way.
Yeah, she says the hospital has a bit of responsibility. But didn't they have to follow the guidelines of CPS? They didn't provide the IJ report. The judge said so himself. Yes, I did hear him say that. But then they did correct it. They did correct that.
Doctor came on the stand, but the judge wanted all the documents, but the defense did not come up with all the documents as requested by the judge. The mother would probably have just kept encouraging riskier and riskier treatments. I believe that, Julie W. I believe that. I think maybe Maya wouldn't even be here if the mother was involved.
Yes, they had to. They did have to or whatever. Now, do you think they left that out on purpose? Maybe they did. I'm not saying they didn't. They probably did leave it out on purpose because the defense is very thorough. Hi 61. So they probably did leave that out on purpose. But still,
61.
but the CPS thing was closed after the first call. It had nothing to do with that unit. I feel it was a red herring. Yeah, it wasn't that unit, is true.
Hi, farm wife.
What does she mean about the CPS thing was closed after the first call?
I don't know.
What is? So you're saying I absolutely believe they left out something that serious to prevent themselves from looking bad. Oh, I'm sure you're right there, Earthbound, but it wasn't a huge thing, really. I mean, was it? I worked in nursing homes and we always had, inspections come in and they were required to find something wrong.
Okay, so this is what someone said. I also think Beata was enforcing a narrative of illness in her daughter and encouraging her to play up her symptoms. There's a letter to Maya from Beata where Beata states multiple times how proud she is for Maya for writing to her because she knows Maya is struggling with pain in her hands and losing function. The hospital staff was concerned by this because Maya was showing no signs of pain or loss of mobility in her hands. Seemed to me like pretty clear manipulation tactic from mother to daughter.
Oh, definitely. Whenever you hear that mother, that's what I think anyway. Hi, Matt Winnicott. Hi, Sassy Darcy. Hi, Janae.
Someone else that watched the trial said, after testimony, I'm not convinced that this is even conversion disorder and not factitious disorder in Maya, with a family dynamic that spiraled and led to medical child abuse over medication. I don't think this was malingering, but both mom and child had some secondary gain from this, and the behavior across the board, minus Kyle, is just weird. Plus, all this started several months after moving to a new state and a child who has had some perfectionist tendencies. I'm in adult medicine, but the patients I've had functional neurological disorders don't just turn it on and off. It is on and pretty subconscious, while also sometimes inconsistent, just not following the findings found with organic neurological process. This seemed different. But I don't do pediatrics, and honestly, I don't practice in a space where I see these cases much anymore.
Wonder if they have a Reddit forum on this.
And then somebody said, Jessica Stevens, it seems Beata took her story as a blueprint for Maya's care and had a weird obsession with it. How did that influence Maya and her course? I guess only the two of them would know. Okay.
Hi, Captain Lee. Hi, Deborah. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hi, Marion. I want to know what happened between that video and today. Because she was telling Shapiro, she sounded like everything was butterflies and roses, sitting there in her kitchen, and she looked thin, but she looked healthy, happy.
Okay, someone said, yes, at first I thought it was all coming from Beata, but after the NP's testimony, it seems like Maya could have been doing it for attention. It also made me think of how quickly, on the recorded phone call, Maya said she couldn't pull up her pants anymore, when there is also testimony of her painting her nails and wanting a razor to shave. I think Maya did it for attention, and I think Beata loved being the heroic mother. It was a very unhealthy relationship. I think it's tragic that Beata killed herself. The family needed therapy. I do believe if things had continued without intervention, Maya would be dead right now, or at least definitely not ice skating, swimming, and driving a Tesla.
See, I agree with that person. I hope some of these jurors have some common sense. Hi, Evie. She says, I'm okay, everybody. I finally got my blood work done.
Oh, Evie, I talked to Evie this morning. She was talking to me.
She was good?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, so there's an older daughter, right? Jack apparently has an older daughter?
Of Beata, correct? Stepdaughter of Beata?
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. Also, it was the daughter's wedding.
Yeah, that's what they said. When was that?
Yeah, yeah.
Recently?
No, when some of this was going down,
Right.
and Beata didn't go because she Maya had a flare
Yeah.
up or whatever.
Someone said, I think Maya and Beata had a super complex relationship in which they fed off each other, and I'm not sure either one was totally aware of what they were doing. I think Maya now sees herself as a sick child and maybe perceives everything as her CRPS, and I don't know how much is real. Does she? And how did Beata's childhood end up playing into this? Did she suffer abuse and pain as a child? So now she's in this weird place where she's going to huge extremes to address any complaints of pain her child makes? Then, did she get sort of obsessed with the idea that she had doubters and her child wasn't believed, so she fed into that too and went to war for her kid? But she didn't go to war for her kid at the end, right? She just checked out. Psychologically, it's very complex. I'm not convinced Maya had CRPS, although I'm not totally sure. I hope she doesn't. I could see how this all started with an asthma attack and got crazy fast. One medical intervention after another could end up creating more problems, and then it's just a whole runaway train. If Maya doesn't have CRPS, would that create a huge internal crisis for her that she's been for years of her life, and it seems like to her it's part of her mom's legacy? I can't imagine what it would be like to have that whole view overturned.
Yeah, Earthbound, don't go away upset or anything, okay?
What?
Driving a Tesla doesn't prove she doesn't have the diagnosis
No?
and isn't still suffering, she said. You're right, Earthbound. I'm not going to disagree with you there. I can see where you would think that. I'm just not seeing it that way. I mean, the kid obviously has money already, so of course she's going to buy anything she wants.
I think that so many people are trying to make this case far more black and white than it is. For example, if Maya had CRPS, then that means that Beata did nothing wrong. Untrue. Both things can be true. Maya could have CRPS, but the way that the mother handled the situation could still be problematic. A child can have a legit medical problem, but a parent can over-medicalize the issue to the point that it becomes medically abusive to the child. It seems pretty clear that there was some pretty unhealthy family dynamics, and that whatever Maya's diagnosis should be, there were psychological aspects to the disorder. I don't think the hospital probably handled everything perfectly, which is not surprising. It really was a complicated situation, and hindsight is 20/20. But it really doesn't seem that they did anything that would rise to the level of medical malpractice, and I don't think Beata's suicide can be attributed to the hospital. Having said that, I think it's likely the jury will be swayed by the heartbreaking story, and the story is heartbreaking, and they will side with the Kowalski family. I worry that they, like much of the public, will view the case too simply as an either-or situation. If they think Maya did have health problems and that the ordeal had a negative impact on her, then the hospital must be to blame. Let's see. Maya had health problems. The mother was making the situation worse instead of better. The mother's suicide really messed up the family. And the way of healing as a family has been to identify villains and blame them, which in some ways may feel less painful than being introspective about the ordeal. But one thing is clear. Maya and her brother are definitely the victims here, and I feel horrible for them that this lawsuit has consumed their childhood and their adolescence. I have no doubt that they will be permanently scarred, not just by the 3 months in the hospital and the suicide, but also by the years and years of litigation and the extreme publicity. My heart goes out to both of them. Let's see.
That's why I can't stand that Jack. What he's doing is abusive to those kids, I feel.
Okay, so here's that. I'm a child and adolescent psychiatrist. Obviously, a disclaimer that I can't diagnose a person I've never met. and I'm not an adult psychiatrist, but Beata does display many red flags for a fictitious disorder imposed on another. If Maya did participate enthusiastically, I see it as a response to probable manipulation. If a child is treated more kindly when in distress, pain becomes somewhat of a language within the relationship. If a parent is more regulated, predictable, and engaged when you're heavily medicated or unwell, many children will often, totally unconsciously, become more dependent. I think Bonnie Rice's testimony described that dynamic nicely. Children respond so keenly to our cues as parents, sometimes in sadly destructive ways. I have a sense that Maya's early pain, which came shortly after they moved to Florida, drew Beata to her care, and the feedback loop developed. Jack deferred to Beata for nursing, but as Maya was doing okay when Mom was away, Jack didn't see that as a problem until the detective asked about it. By then, it could have been clear that Maya was being used, but there was a cause of treatment of children, and perhaps Jack and Beata saw that Maya could be an influencer in that. There may not be a syndrome called chronic influencer aspiration, but it's a big draw these days. Clubhouse, for example, provides a platform that can be used to develop a following on some topic. Court TV is a platform for being the next Judge Judy. You no longer need to start a band to get your name out there. Seems to me Maya was being marketed by Jack and Beata. That was more their concern than her health and safety. Now that she's reached the age of consent, she can choose a Catholic confirmation. She can also choose what she does next. Maybe the next Britney Spears. I feel like we're seeing reality TV stage of medicine, law, and lifestyles on the internet. I think Jack and Beata had some influencer aspirations involved. Maya and peripherally Kyle. That's kind of meta, but when I was growing up, we watched TV without looking for a way to leverage our entertainment facets. The media is the message. Okay.
I'm listening.
Let's see. I find it disturbing that Maya is very fixated on thinking everyone wanted to see her 9-year-old self naked. According to her, Kathy Beatty stared at her as undressed. The unknown man who took a peek, and the nurses watching her use the bedside potty. I can't be the only one that finds this ridiculous, and it would be slanderous in any other context. I think Beata put that idea in Maya's head, but Maya is 17 now, precarious, and fully knows what she is doing in hurling these baseless accusations around, and so tired of the pro-Maya crowd talking about Maya still being a child. I will probably be dragged for this, but I didn't hear anyone screaming. Okay, I don't know how to get that's the real political thing there. Yes, Maya was a child when this started, but she isn't anymore. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she's 100% on board. Let's see. Maya was coached on those things. I don't feel sorry for Maya. She is a total joker and liar, and she's going to make it harder for people who actually do have pain and CRPS to get help they need. She should be ashamed of herself. When you watch the videos of her as a child, you can see her symptoms are subjective and very clearly exaggerated. I think she feels guilty for being a faker and going along with the things she did to feed her mother's thirst for attention. And these are just people's opinions, and that's all they are. They're people's opinions.
Right.
And everybody has one, and everybody's entitled to have one. And if you have an opinion and you want to make it heard, you're welcome to call in.
Yeah, I would really love somebody to change my mind here. Because I feel bad because I can't stand that family. But I don't care. I know I'm not a heartless person at all. I'm not getting this. I wonder, was it Jack that reached out to lawyers when Beata did this, or did these lawyers come to him? I know they said they already had lawyers because of
No, because of
the
the stuff at
child
yeah.
protection.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, do you think that the lawyers put this into his head about suing then?
Probably because they'll all look into. People are very litigious.
I know you're not saying that, Earthbound. I'm open-minded on about everything. I really am. And I love hearing other opinions. Now they can't even award 200 million, can they, according to the defense? That's against the law.
No,
It's legal. It's illegal. That's what the defense, the older guy this
yeah.
morning before he made the objection be on the record that
Oh, because it just a malpractice, but then they're doing punitive and compensatory damages and all that other stuff.
right, but he was saying that this is out of the scope. It's way out of the scope of damages, and he wants that on the record. And the judge just kind of chuckled and said, "Yes, I'm aware."
Okay, let's see.
This is a great CYA. I don't know what that is. Julie, but I think the dad was just in his own little world doing his own little thing. Probably. That's how he strikes me. I'm not saying he's a bad guy or he was a bad dad. Seems like he can be led very easily, but I don't know. We don't know him. We're just going by what we've seen and what we've heard so far. We really don't know what kind of person he is. For some reason, I just have a feeling that Maya doesn't get the attention from him that she wants. That's something
He
that's
probably
been
has a
eating
new
at me.
girl. He probably has a new girl.
Because I never thought that until one of the days of the trial when he was up there doing one of his testimonies, and he got mad and saying, "Well, yeah, but I wasn't gonna I didn't want Kathy Beatty doing it or Beatty," and Maya just got this look, and she looked like she loved that her father was thinking of her. Cover your okay. Oh,
See?
Deborah. Does anybody else have that feeling? Because I got that feeling that day from the look on, and I always think about that. I thought, wow, she wants attention from her dad. She's not getting the right amount. No, it wasn't Mr. Hunter, Barb, this morning. It was that old guy with the glasses. It's always in the back. He's not there every day. The older man, real thin, that was working out the damages and stuff like that. He was the one. He objected this morning. And he wanted that part of the record. Oh, listen, you've thought that? And Earthbound said, now that might be
What?
about her wanting attention from her dad. He might have been the one that talked her into going along with this suit.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Earthbound. I know. She would need a dad's attention regardless. You got that same feeling though, Alyssa? Yeah, we all want attention from our parents, of course.
Who's what?
I'm
Who
just
wants?
saying, I think she wants more than her dad gives her. I don't,
Because
that's just,
she had a lot of attention with this illness, and then she's used to that level of attention. And how could she be getting that level of attention now?
Mhm.
She's not.
And she's not wrong with that. I feel bad for her for that because I do think that's a real thing. I do. I think that's true. I feel bad for her with that. The difference between night and day, though, with that interview from just a couple of years ago with Mr. Shapiro and today, it's like she's really been indoctrinated. Like they've convinced her of all this, that she's terribly damaged by this.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. That she's not going to be able to lead a normal life. She can't, all of that. Per her mother, her pulse ox went down to 70. Okay, what did you? Somebody said something. The father is not innocent. It's risky treatments.
Right, Barb, yeah. Her mother, her pulse ox went down to 70. Right, Alyssa? So different.
Okay.
Yeah, Barb, because he brought up the 200 million. And he was objecting to this as part of the record. And if you, with Maya wanting more of the dad's attention, like they said in the hospital in those records,
Hi, Captain Lee.
that she wanted her dad to come visit and the brother, but not really the mom so much, right?
It's pink. It's pink. Are you watching this trial?
Come on up, Evie.
Come on up. I have a magic mirror. Look, I see Scooter and it's pink, and I see, oh my gosh, I see you too, Kevin. And I see you at home. See, I got
What
a
is
magic
that?
mirror. I got a magic mirror. The lady from Romper Room sent it to me.
No.
Yes.
Hold that up again.
Look, I have a
That's
magic
not the
mirror.
same
Hi,
kind.
to Scooter. I see you, and I see you, and I see Deborah, and I see Margot, and I see Sharon, and I see you too, Kevin.
It doesn't have the handle.
Yeah, it's the new version. It has a stand. I can pull it up in the stand. It's the magic mirror. It's the new magic mirror. And if you send in $10, we'll say your name on the next episode. Okay, I don't know. I lost
I loved that show too. And Holly. I think we all did as kids.
magic mirror.
Earthbound, maybe not as much as the hospital CPS because it was Sally Smith. Sally Smith didn't actually work for no, she wasn't hired by John Hopkins or whatever, but she was there. I forget what her title was.
I thought you were watching this, Evie.
Evie.
Evelyn? I thought you were watching this, Evelyn.
You act like you're looking at her, right? Are you looking at her for real in that mirror?
No, I see her in the chat, and I'm asking her, Evelyn. Come on, Evelyn.
Get your booty up here, woman. Evie, I want you to take the counter part side.
Look, Evie, I drew the elf card. You have to come up. You have to come up now. I've got the elf card. That means you're a helper and you've got to come up.
Right, Earthbound. I know, I did hear that, where they did see her for CRPS. But I think it started ringing the alarm.
Yeah, but that guy Kirkpatrick was using her to advance his business. He was recording her. He was using her as a testimonial. He was getting her to Mexico. She was his guinea pig. He was benefiting from that. And in fact, if his treatments were so expensive, that's why she had to go to Dr. Hannah. Because they couldn't afford Kirkpatrick anymore. And meanwhile, which was ridiculous, he was using her videos and making videos of her, and yet they were then turned away because they couldn't afford the treatments anymore, and she had to go to Dr. Hannah. Come on.
Okay, yeah, I heard something, I wasn't clear on all that, but I'm just saying, I was trying to tell Earthbound with her comment, John Hopkins, when Jack then brought her the last time, and when they wouldn't leave and where Beata was all freaking out and demanding she receive these large amounts of ketamine, I believe that's when the flag, got raised, the red flag. And they're like, wait a minute here, there's something up. I believe they took the word by the mother and her other doctors. Correct, Julie. Yeah, because even the doctors or whatever did say that. Yeah, that's why they put that down on the chart.
Somebody's here.
Kevin.
What? Did Kevin just come in and leave? Oh.
No, he says, Evie will be live from the Mountaintop Studio 3B. And he put 3 roses. I want her to do the counter.
What do you mean the counter?
The counter debate or whatever. Take the counterpoint.
All right.
Where she sees
You're gonna
everything
tell her
for
how
their
to think.
side.
Evie,
Yes.
I see
Evie,
you.
you're
I see
totally
you, Evie.
for the positive. We want you to.
I see you, Evie. The magic mirror sees you. I can see you even in the
Hi,
dark,
Evie.
Evie.
Hi.
I see
It
you.
says I have
barely
a bad
hear you.
connection.
What? What?
It says my computer says I have a bad connection.
No, you have a good connection. Look, I can see you in the magic mirror.
So what trial are you guys talking about? I'm busy doing on my packaging.
Oh, good. Maya.
Oh yeah, I don't watch that.
That's good.
Ah,
Yeah.
Can you just take a position and pretend that you do?
yeah,
the
pretend
part
like
that I
you're all
watched-
from the Maya side, please.
Go.
thought-
Take the part
I
that
thought
you
it-
believe Maya.
I thought somebody did her wrong, but I'm beginning to think from what you just said, she's saying that they've done her wrong, but they really didn't.
But you haven't
I
been
don't know.
watching. So you can't
And
say
the most
anything.
important
can't-
question, has Donna Adelson been arrested?
I hope so.
Arrest watch for Donna Adelson, whatever.
Why would she go before her daughter goes?
She's going first. She's going to be first
I
arrest.
disagree with you on what's her name.
Wendy?
On
You
Maya?
You
I
like
don't
Wendy?
think Wendy had anything to do with it.
Oh, stop.
No, it's
Oh,
don't.
stop.
I really don't. I
Oh,
believe
don't
her.
start that. Oh my gosh.
every
are you
time I
kidding?
watched it.
I haven't wanted
it's
to
like
say anything.
monotone.
That's where I stand. I do believe
Oh
her.
my goodness.
Even though Yeah.
Yikes.
I
Like
know.
Carolyn said, you got your right to your own opinion. So
Yep.
Anybody
see
else
who comes
agree
out.
that
I can
Wendy?
still say yikes.
Yeah, I think Wendy
She
should
knew
go.
all about the hitman. She didn't. That little kid did not break that TV.
No.
She
But
drove
she
by the
didn't.
murder scene. She got the bullet liquor. She knew all about everything.
Yep.
I disagree.
Okay. And that's
About
your
Wendy, you don't think she did?
I
prerogative.
don't. I really don't.
She said she even went down her street. She goes, I tried to go
Had
down
to
the
turn
shortcut.
around
She turned around because she had
because it
to.
was
No.
blocked off. She thought a tree
Yeah,
had
wouldn't
fallen.
she have normally said, "What the heck is going on? Where are my kids?" Wouldn't she have called at school? Where are my kids? You would just think, you automatically, you just want to check if everybody's okay, even if you know they're not home. How do you know the kids didn't call in
You
sick?
think
Wouldn't you
were-
call the school? Come on, so ridiculous.
She said a tree had that trees are commonly falling.
No,
in that
stop
area.
it. There was come on, stop.
Didn't really think about it.
Who told her that the tree fell? They had the street
No.
blocked off
She
by the
said it just
cops?
happens. Occasionally or whatever. 'Cause
No.
Oh, I know that happens.
Mm-mm.
But she wasn't dressed to go out. Like she said, she was meeting some people for. Oh, that wasn't that same day.
No,
My
it was
bad.
in the morning or whatever.
Why'd she throw up at the table?
Well, yeah, this was after. Yeah, this was afterwards,
She
and she hadn't been
knew.
out forever.
She knew. That's what I believe. It's my prerogative. I believe it.
I sincerely believe she knew. Her mother knew. He wouldn't let them take the kids out of state, so they're going to do what they had to do. And now look where they're at. He's in jail. He's dead.
Kevin
and they're on the
says
run.
everyone can have an opinion. I have an opinion. You have an opinion. Evie can have an opinion too. So can you. Hi, Diabolical Debbie. You can have an opinion too.
Does anybody else think Wendy did not really think this happened?
Wendy definitely know.
She can
Earthbound
fool
said.
you with her looks, Scooter. She can fool people with her looks. She plays, Miss Pretty and Miss Manners and all that. She's
If I would
guilty.
be
That's her
dominant right
husband.
now, I'd be like looking over. Oh my gosh, you can't make any plans. When are you going to be arrested?
Yeah.
Nobody even went to support Charlie in court. Not one of them, because they didn't want to
I
be
know.
there. Well,
I know.
how is that? The meddling
Yeah.
mama didn't even show up in court.
That was weird, right?
Yes. Because they didn't want to be handcuffed themselves. Was she there when her daughter was on the stand?
No, I don't believe so.
She's hiding. She don't want
I
no
don't
part
think
of
she
that.
came
Well,
at all.
somebody had to take care of the kids. But that's just terrible.
Anybody agree with me that Wendy is innocent? You think she knew Earthbound as well?
Put a G if you think Wendy is guilty. Put an NG if you think she's not guilty. Lock her up. Lock her up.
Her and her mom are close, and they talked about everything she said. So everything would include her
Lock her
protecting
up.
her
Lock her
children or
up.
being able to keep her kids. But can you imagine stooping to that level, Carolyn?
No, that's what I mean. They're so freaking entitled. Like, who would want to
he-
live
he
like
didn't-
that?
They are.
He didn't
I
abuse
agree.
her. He found a girlfriend. He was moving on with his life, but he still wanted his kids. He didn't want to be bribed.
Look at all the G's coming up.
and have his children.
G,
Is there any-
Yeah.
Wendy is guilty. Yay. Hi,
Hey,
Puddin'.
Puddin'.
How you feeling, Puddin'?
Hi, Judy.
Judy?
Even though
Or-
he's been put in jail, they'll still go after them. You think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, the prosecutor said so. Like,
Oh, I
all the
hope they-
people haven't been charged yet. This case is still open. Got to be. Hi. What's HJ? What's HJ got to be?
Hung jury.
Oh, baby. Are you talking about Maya got to be? Or are you talking about Wendy? I see all the G's going up for Wendy.
For all the anxiety that they're going through right
Sorry,
now, they
Wendy.
deserve that.
Tricks
They
are for
do.
kids.
They deserve that.
What bank or whatever?
I think that all the anxiety that her and her mother are feeling right now, they deserve that. They shouldn't be at peace. They shouldn't feel like, oh, what a job well done. Now
Thanks,
we can
Judy.
just go on and live our life. They got to look over their backs. They got to watch out for someone else coming to get them. That's not a good thing to do. She should have just planted her butt
Right.
right
I mean,
where she
what
was
kind of
and let
quality
the
of
kids-
life has this been? And now the son's away. Now those kids, they've destroyed those kids' lives. You talk about like Maya. Look what they did now. Okay? Now they've got an uncle that's a murderer. They probably have a mother that's a murderer and a grandmother that's a murderer. They ripped them away from their father. They killed their father. They're going to know what the maternal side of the family tried to do. Plus, they ripped them away from the paternal family and destroyed that relationship. They're trying to build it back, but they cut them out of years and years and years of their lives. Look at that. That's disgusting.
I know, it's horrible. It's
And
disgusting.
so what kind of
Yeah,
life
I
is
wonder how
this?
the dad
And the
feels.
one thing I can't understand, she was so crazy. She wanted Wendy married again. This might be her last chance. Well, why did she want her divorced so bad from this guy? Just because he left that prestigious law firm? Why didn't she just work harder and maybe persuading him to go back to the law firm instead of killing him?
Yeah, it seems he got over it and went on with his life. Didn't he remarry?
No,
Well,
he
she
had a
just
girlfriend,
didn't
but he
name.
wanted to make it work with her.
Yeah, she was using his last name.
No, Wendy never took his last name.
No, not Wendy, the girlfriend. I heard she was using his last name,
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't know about that.
but he was going on with his life, and he wanted his kids in it. He didn't want to be bought out of his kids. How disgusting is that?
Oh, I know. Trust me, I think that whole family is disgusting. I think Wendy's disgusting. I do. But I don't know.
I know it's her personality or it's her face or whatever, Scooter, that got you. She looks like she's the innocent type, but she's
Yeah.
not.
Even her
She-
mother said, you know how to act. You're an actress. I've seen you.
Look at her interview. Was watching her police interview though, the day that it
Oh,
happened.
she was so fake.
You know who I thought of right then was that girl who hired a hitman for her husband, and then he wasn't dead, but they told her that he was dead, and she was, what? She started crying, and then they had him walk in, and she goes, "Come here." I forget her name, but she sounded just like that girl. Oh my God. She was a terrible actress
Oh,
right then.
no. What happened, Julie?
Yeah, she passed.
Jenny Apple died? When?
Kyle I had gotten a notification, but I haven't looked at it. But yeah, about an hour ago, he put up a video.
Because somebody said something earlier today.
Yeah, because he hasn't been on for 3 or 4 days, and they were at home with hospice, so you knew it was going to be soon.
Oh,
Sweet lady.
wow, that's sad.
Yeah, 12:40 my time, so
12:40 tonight?
he put the video up tonight, 12:40.
Oh,
We lost our beautiful Jenny. She finally beat cancer. He put it up 48 minutes ago. Such a sweet, sweet soul.
yeah, it's a shame.
See, you have families like that. And she lived healthy, she was vegan, yada, yada, yada.
But she didn't start her channel on the cancer, right? She had a channel and then got the cancer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very sweet woman.
And then
And Kyle,
what was the original cancer? Was lung cancer? Yeah.
but it's a different kind, a rare kind.
And
Very,
it just from the get go it had spread already, or she was. What do you know? What?
her video from
It
three
took
years ago describes it, what happened. And at first she didn't, the doctors, they didn't think anything was wrong. She was the one that kept telling them something was wrong. So she finally found out that, yeah, she was right. And it's a very different kind, non-smoking,
Right.
non-smoking lung cancer, and
oh my
extremely
goodness.
aggressive.
Mm,
That's so sad.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. And her video from 7 years ago, I didn't watch it, but it's weird. She was 22 weeks pregnant, and she's all excited and waiting for Kyle, I think, to get home from work, and I don't know what they were going to do, but I just thought, wow, 7 years ago,
Mm,
so excited for her first pregnancy. And then they had a miscarriage, I saw from the titles.
yeah.
And then they had the little girl, little Winnie. I am too, Kevin.
I think she was 36, right?
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Prayers for the family. Wow.
She fought. She did not want to give up. She wanted to be there for her kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she went
Yeah.
through all these clinical trials. Oh, she passed on the 5th? Really, Captain Lee?
On the 5th.
5th, 6th, 7th. Wow, so that would have only been like a day or two after he did that live, right? Where they had just gotten her home on hospice.
Wait, you mean she died right after she got home?
Well, it wouldn't have been too long. When did he do that live? I'm going to look.
Hi, Navigator.
And they had her sister and all of them were decorating the house for Christmas.
Oh,
He said they told him, don't worry, we're going to get this all. And they were going to watch The Wizard of Oz. Jenny asked if they could watch The Wizard of Oz. And he was like, so I want you guys to all snuggle up with your family tonight, like Jenny and I and the kids are going to do. We're going to watch Wizard of Oz. And see, that was on, let's see. He did this, it says 6 days ago. Okay, November 1st. Wow, so you said she died on what, the
5th, they said.
The 5th.
5th? Okay.
So
Well,
4
See, I
days
thought
after.
something happened because somebody left a comment and they said they'll say when they're ready or something, and it made it sound like she had
I
passed away.
figured, yeah, yep. Yeah, Kevin, he got her home on the 1st. Because this is the live he did that day. And they had just gotten her home. He said she was comfortable, that she was out of pain. And did you hear Jenny told him on the live they did like a week ago that he is allowed to get married.
Yes, I heard that. Yeah, and don't
Oh,
be mad at him. And
yeah, yeah. It is.
My
It's
next
really
door neighbor, when the wife was dying, her hospice worker, she told her husband to marry the hospice worker, and he did. They ended up falling in love, and he just recently died, but they were married for like 20 years
who was this?
because she didn't want him to be my next door neighbor, she was dying of cancer, and so she had a hospice lady there that would take care of her. And she was just really sweet lady, and she told her husband, don't live alone, fall in love with somebody. And then she told him, what about this hospice worker? Maybe you guys can hook up, because she didn't want him to be alone. She felt bad that she was leaving him, and she
Mhm.
wanted him to be in love with somebody. So he did. I've never heard about that happening.
Oh, I have. I have.
Yeah,
Yeah, because if you really love your partner, you're not going to want them to just
to be alone and sad.
fight. Yeah, because life does, go on. And actually, they say, I've heard this anyway. My dad always would say, "Who's they?" He still says that. They say that the more you love your spouse and the happier you are, the quicker you're going to get remarried. I don't know, but and I can see that because
Yeah, they were very happy together.
right,
His
yeah,
wife that died and the new wife.
yeah. It's not the same, but still,
Right.
you
She
have
was
it,
from New York too.
really. Navigator says, "Hello, Kevin. Always good to see you." Well, Navigator, he's supposed to be working a little harder.
Navigator, do you have any thoughts on Maya?
He's not booking me many shows these days, Navigator. He's my manager, my only fans. Right, Alyssa. Yep. I don't think my mom told my dad that. If she did, it might have been in private.
Yeah, thank you, Navigator. Hope you're doing well too.
I never had seen her either, Kevin, but she kept popping up, popping up. Carolyn said in her stream as well.
Yeah.
And so finally I decided one time, okay, I'll click on. And then you fall in love with her and Kyle and the kids and really, Captain Lee? Really? Wow. How cool.
I heard that somebody on that Modern Love wrote a thing about like who tried to find a husband for her. I mean, a wife for her husband. And she said like he does funny things, like makes faces out of inanimate objects all over the house. So sad for her. Didn't watch her. I have to check my. Yes.
Prayers for you, Judy. Prayers
I
and
hope
positive
everything's all right with
thoughts.
you, Judy. I hope everything you get the all clear.
Try not to overly worry about it. I know it's hard, but try not to overthink it, okay? You'll be all right.
Have you
Are we
had your
back
blood
to
work
my-
come out?
Hmm?
Have you had your blood
Oh,
work
I
come
won't
out?
know till
Oh,
I won't know till I go to my doctor's appointment this next week. I go,
oh,
but it was nice because you make an appointment and then you just sit in your car and then you push this button on your phone and it registers you and then they call you when it's time.
Yeah.
I only waited 15 minutes.
uh-huh.
I got a bruise, a big bruise on my arm, and then when I had to take a sample in the bathroom, I couldn't go because I hadn't had nothing to drink. So it took me a while. So that's out of the way. That I could check that off my list. Now go to my doctor and find out what's going on. But I know definitely I was hurt from doing those exercises.
And I was going to
'Cause
say
it's
that
not
to you
even-
yesterday,
there's
but
no
I'm like,
pain at
well,
all.
well, Bink knows because the last time it was from doing something. So I'm sure she remembers. She said she was doing ballet, and so I didn't mention it. And then when you said it later on, when you woke me up, when you all woke me up by being so loud, then I heard that you just took a bath because you were doing ballet, and I was like, I told.
No, I don't do ballet, but I was doing their warm up that they do, where you
Wow.
lay. You just lay on your back and hold your head
Right.
off the ground and hold your feet off the ground, and then for 100 count. And I got up to 47 twice, and oh my Lord,
Oh my god.
I was shaking last night when I got in bed. When I was talking to you, I was shaking when I tried to move over, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong today.
Oh my gosh.
So
So you
I'll
really
try to
better
exercise,
today?
but I'll probably knock it
Abby?
down to 20.
What?
Abby, you feel better today then?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
is so weird.
No, try it, Scooter. You'll see what I'm telling you.
No, I believe you. I mean, yeah, a certain exercise.
You know what it is? Haven't you ever done a bunch of sit-ups, Evie? Was it the same
No,
feeling
I
that you were
don't
really
do sit-ups.
sore?
Oh yes, I
No,
sure have.
well, I know that feeling when I used.
Right.
When I
So
used to
wasn't
roller
it kind of the
skate,
same kind of feeling?
No, because you know how old I am, and so try to do that what these little kids are doing. I mean, I thought I could do it. If the little kids could do it, I could do it, but I couldn't. It's just I don't. My core is not tight at all.
Right, but then it would feel
So
sore, like really, really sore.
that's what I felt, but I felt it in my back and my head from holding my head up and my feet up. It just put it all in the middle of my stomach
You
and
got to
my
start
back.
keeping a journal like Ray Romano had to keep a bruise journal of what you're doing every day and then go back and look at it.
Yeah.
And Holly said up your water intake.
Good
Oh,
night.
yeah, for sure about that.
Yeah.
Sleep good. I hope you get some rest.
Who?
And don't work hard tomorrow.
Who?
Earthbound spirit.
Okay, have a good day, Earthbound. Thanks for coming in. And Earthbound, do you have the information of everyone you sold to, or do you need information?
Oh, she sold?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
Not this week.
I must have thought she was somebody else because there was somebody that I was thinking, now who is that?
Earthbound, do you need any people's names? Let me know if you do.
I
Okay.
always feel so bad for
And
Earthbound.
I didn't get your stuff out, anybody in the chat. Sorry, I'm really, really, really behind. And tomorrow I have to go get my teeth cleaned. I have to go for an intense medical appointment, so I'm probably not going to get anybody's stuff out either because I have it in the afternoon, and that's probably what's going to happen. So just telling you, please bear with me. Water, collagen, and turmeric helps, Navigator said. I have the information, and she and I am in touch. Good. Good to hear.
What's your, oh, you don't want to say
What?
your big
What?
appointment.
Oh, I have to go for a dental
Oh.
cleaning tomorrow.
But that, well, you said you were going for some major thing.
Yeah, that if I have that lady that I had last time, she's a nutcase.
Oh, okay.
Okay, she's like, it's like the,
Right.
oh my gosh, it's so, she does such crazy things. She's just like the second half. That's how intense she is. She only did one side last time. She got to do the other side now. Are you kidding me, lady? Lady. You got your teeth cleaning next week, Sharon?
Good night, Captain.
Good night, Captain.
You go to bed anyway. Send a little bit.
And
Well, I always do want to hug you, Earthbound. Just got to tell you that. I've always wanted to. You and Sharon seem like you're always both your appointments like the same time, you know?
Sharon copies my appointments.
One after the other.
Right, Sharon? Except she got out of the colonoscopy this time. Which I don't think is fair at all.
By the way, when are you going to do yours?
Mine is coming up in the first week of December.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Which I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, as soon as I go to my doctor, she'll tell me when I'm going in for that too. I didn't go to my doctor for a whole year. I was here on the
Can
channel
you come
all the
here,
time.
Evie, when I go for mine on December 6th?
I'll tell her.
No, can you come here?
Oh, can I come there? Yeah, you can send for me. I'll be there.
Okay. I can call
I'll be
and
right
have
there.
a focus talk with her. You can, Kevin? Okay.
Where's Kevin? What'd he say?
I can call her in the morning and have a focus talk with her. Kevin's doing calls for $150. The governor called, no colonoscopy. I don't know why she's not getting one because she had more polyps and
I
everything.
know, that's so strange.
I know. I just don't understand it. I would like to talk to that doctor.
I can't remember the exact date when I had my last one, but I thought they said I didn't have to go for 10 years. I thought they said that,
Well, that was wow.
but probably isn't 10 years, maybe 5.
It might be 10 years.
Yeah, but when I talked to that wellness doctor, she said, okay, so this is your homework for this year. You got to get your colonoscopy, and you got to get a mammogram, you got to get all that good stuff.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
Let me schedule a car to pick you up. Yeah. Kevin's going to set up a car to pick you up.
All right.
All right?
All right.
You could just come over for the colonoscopy, just stay through the vacation. That way you can drive down with me. Then you can go home.
Right.
There you go.
I'm in.
Right?
I'm in. Yep.
It'll only be about
Works for me.
January, February, March, April, about like 5 months. Then you can go
I
home.
hope I get to go.
What, Scooter? You're going to
Why
go,
aren't
right?
you, Carolyn? She didn't even say anything.
Because I know that you want me to.
What?
Because I know you're really hoping for a big reaction. Like, I don't know. Kevin's got the list of people. He's doing all the psych consults. He has to
I
make
won't pass.
he has to make sure you're over your Candy Crush addiction. Did you hear when Evie and I were talking about how you tried to get that paintbrush out of Elle? And you went like this, ah! She gets everything! And you did that thing, remember? When Elle said, Carolyn, do you want these paintbrushes? And then you're like, oh, what is it? That's not fair. You get everything. And then you had to take the best one of the three. And you're like, I can use this on my jars. This is good for my jars. And you don't even do jars anymore.
I will be though. I have so many jars
You
to
were
do.
Candy Crushing it like crazy.
I'm going to be doing it. I've got a lot of them waiting. Oh, Kevin, I do the 10-year. Mine was 10 years, and so was Dave's. We went when Carolyn did.
No, you went the year before. Yeah,
No,
you went the year
Really?
before.
did we?
Maybe not a whole year before, like 6 months maybe. You went like in the winter, and we went in September.
Okay.
Sharon and I had ours scheduled within a day of each other.
Okay.
And I had already had mine.
Right,
I'll be right back.
right. You already had yours.
I was lucky. I only had to drink 2 little cups full of that stuff. That's
That
it.
part doesn't bother
Not a
me
big
in
gallon.
the slightest. That's not my problem. My problem
What's
is
your problem?
that going under.
Oh, but that's not. You're not under all the way.
I
think
know,
talked
but
to
it
you,
just
Carolyn,
it makes me very nervous. Like especially last time, I thought I was going to die because I'd never been under any kind of anesthesia, not even a light anesthesia.
Yeah, well, really shouldn't remember that at all. But
I
was
don't,
woken
but
up.
I don't at all. But now I'm worried because they're doing it at a different place, and I'm like, well, do you have the Versed and all this stuff? And he's like, yeah, I think they have it. And I'm just feeling like it's just going to be a different experience. They're going to be like, come on, we got to get you in, let's go, and they're not going to be like catering to me like they did last time.
Where are you having it done at then? Is it not at the hospital?
Well, no, I had it at the hospital the first time because I was so worried about dying under the anesthesia because I've never been under anesthesia. And then now he said, we'll have it done at the complex. They have like an ambulatory surgery center. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the hospital. It's not the hospital per se. Right. It's the the health center, whatever you call it, the whole wherever all the specialties are, right? So there's an ambulatory, thing, whatever, outpatient surgery. I don't know what the hell it is, but that's where I'm going. So now I just feel like it's going to be different, and they're going to be like, "Come on, wheel them in, let's go. We don't have time for any coddling here. Just wheel her right in." I just feel like that's what it's going to be like, because that normally stuff like that happens to me. That happens to be that kind of stuff. Like, I really thought it was going to happen to the first time. And then I'm like, no, I can do it without this. And then he's like, no, I think you need this. And then he put something in my IV, and I don't even know.
Because,
they just sat on the end of the thing, and they go like this. It's going to be cold it's going to be cold in the OR. And that's the last thing I remember. Yep. I don't remember anything else. Nothing else. I woke up.
Yeah, that's the
Versed.
I don't remember getting dressed, but I remember my husband coming in and I was dressed. I was raring to go.
Oh. You will request Versed to calm. It's common practice. Okay, well, he didn't act like he even knew the name of it. It's the same doctor. It's not like that surgical center. You'll be fine. It's not like that. It's like a conveyor belt. Move him in and out. Let's go. Speed it up. Bring the colonoscopies down. Let's go. Oh my gosh. You don't even know like that. We had to go get Jimmy's.
No, it's not like you got woozy at first and you were like drunk. It's not like that. You're awake and then you're not awake.
Right, yeah.
And then you're awake again.
Yeah, I know. I just I wasn't awake.
Like what they give you when they put you under when they do your wisdom teeth?
No, I know. I had my wisdom teeth all taken out. Awake. I told you, I was scared of anesthesia. I didn't want it. They did my wisdom teeth with Novocaine. What?
Oh my goodness
yes.
gracious.
He said I was a brave girl. Yes. I said I don't want to be put under.
Yeah, because your teeth are so long.
I did not want to be put under. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I told him. Yeah, I woke up and said, when are you guys going to get started? And they said, you're done. I didn't know anything, but then you're still woozy. You're woozy after it, like you're drunk when you're walking out of that place.
Yeah, I know. And then my neighbor was there. See, my neighbor won't be there because she works at the hospital, and so she was there when I was waking up. She's the nurse. But no, I was on my back, Barb. I was on my back on the gurney. And they must have turned me around later on because I was on my back and I woke up on my back. Remember somebody said Katie Couric?
Yeah, me too.
Katie Couric had one on live TV.
I do remember.
I don't remember because I didn't see it, but I remember them saying that Katie Couric wanted to bring awareness, and so she had one on live TV.
Right, I heard that too. I never watched it, but yeah, that's true.
But was she up when they did it?
I don't believe so.
See, I wouldn't mind if they did that on live TV, because then, they're going to take care of you and everybody's going to watch out for you.
Some people have accidents when they're having that done. You wouldn't want that on my
Stop that,
TV.
Abby.
I swear.
I wish we could put under. And they. What? I was never put under, and they had me lay on my side. Yeah, I was going to ask for it without. I asked for it, and he said no, that they don't want to do it without anesthesia. And I think
Yeah.
they used to do it without it for people.
Mm.
I
Who
don't
was
know.
it that told us they had it? Remember? Somebody said
Yeah, a
they
lot
had-
of people in the UK said they don't give it them anesthesia there. They were saying, "Oh,
say
I
that's
just
an
get it
exit
just fine. It's just fine.
That seems impossible because
No accidents. That's why you drink all that stuff. There's no accidents, right?"
yeah.
No accident. I was talking about. They asked me would I like to go in the restroom right before they took me in there, and I said no, because the bathroom was like right next to this waiting room where all these people were waiting, and I did have to go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to go in there.
You had to go before your colonoscopy?
I did.
Then you didn't do your stuff right, Abby.
I took my laptop in the bathroom. Yeah, I did. I took my laptop in there. I was in there for a long time in the bathroom at home. But I thought I was totally cleaned out. But
Wow. I've heard people that they wake up and they say we couldn't do it. You didn't do a good job. He said I did top-notch job. But I hate that they come in when you're like half asleep, because I'm like, did he just come in and say that? And she's like, oh yeah, he said that. But like, what a thing. Like, to wait till I'm fully awake before you talk to me.
yeah. But they can talk to you when you're out with that versed or whatever you called it. They can say
Right.
move over or turn over, and you'll do what they say. That's the same thing they use, I believe, when they check someone's fibrillator. Like you're asleep, but they can talk to you, and you can tell them.
That would
and you can
scare
do
me.
what they
Don't
ask
say that.
you.
It makes me scared.
No, it's not scary. It's
That
a
makes
good
me
thing.
scared,
You don't feel
Abby.
anything, but yet they don't have to.
It's scaring me,
You
Abby.
can participate with what they need you to do.
It's scaring me. That's scaring me, Abby. So how are the cats?
The cats
The
are
kittens.
fine. They got rid of one.
You shouldn't say got rid of.
They gave it to their friend. Their
Yeah.
friend took one of the
Their
kittens.
cat was,
Yeah.
that cat went to its forever home. The kitten. The new
Yes.
kitten went to its
Yes.
forever home.
That sounds even worse.
No.
No, they want to keep the orange one, but they said that's the only one that doesn't use the cat box. It will not.
Oh, the
use
orange
cat
one,
box.
Oh, Evie, the orange ones are the best, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but till they
are
go
the
back
best
on your
temperament.
clothes.
Is it a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
That they usually are. I'm telling you. You should keep it.
Yeah, they said they're going to keep it, but they're a little ticked off with it right now because it won't use the cat box. But they use these funky cat litter. It's not like regular cat litter. It's like these round things, like they absorb or something. I don't know what they are, but I told them maybe try regular cat litter, maybe because cats will just automatically go in a cat box normally.
Is Bob?
You don't have to show
Hi,
them it or
hi,
anything. They just
Geraldine.
go.
Is Bob around? Geraldine's there and saying guilty now
Yes,
for
he-
when you. Is Bob there?
He's under my covers. Yeah. He's under my covers, messing up my bed. He just got back from the park with his dad.
You have a little resentment towards Bob, don't you?
No,
I feel like
No.
you do.
I love my son. I love Bob being here. Like sometimes
Right.
Johnny will call after work and he'll want to come by and get him, and I tell him, no, he's asleep.
You like to,
I just
you
don't
like
want
to
him to
complain
go.
about him a little bit.
I'm used to him being here.
What? You would like to complain about him sometimes, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, especially in my room where I try to do my packing, and then he's right there, and
Did you have a
I have to
dog
step
before
over him. Then he
him?
wants in, he wants out.
Did you
Oh
have a
yeah,
dog
I
ever
had a
before,
100
Bob?
pound dog.
You had a hound dog?
Yes, 100.
He was your
We've always
dog?
had a dog.
Oh,
Yeah, she was my dog, Shasta. She was 100 pounds. She was a big
Shasta.
dog.
That
We
reminds me,
got her. She was only
Shotzi.
20 pounds.
She was 120 pounds?
No, she was 100 pounds. She was 20 pounds when someone found her and gave her to us, and then she ended up being a 100 pound dog. She was huge.
Wow.
She lasted 17 years. She stayed here with us. That's a long time for a big dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Oh,
She sure did.
is Bob
She was
neutered?
like a great.
Is Bob neutered?
No. No, we
has
didn't
he,
do that.
has he
on
has he
Sunday
has he
night.
has he ever had any kids?
He no, he hasn't had no kids, but he was sure liking Marianne's dog. He likes to go for walks with her.
Is she fixed?
No,
What kind of dog is she?
but they don't get that close.
What kind
They
is
don't
she?
get close like that.
I know, but what kind is
She's
she?
a real cute. She's a mix of cockadoodle or cockadoo or some. I don't know. She's got big, like really fluffy hair. Like they
Really?
have her cut down, and she's kind of dog that has like the little bows in her hair.
Is she gonna breed
She's
her?
from a mixed breed.
Is she breeding her?
No,
No.
no, I don't think she would. Somebody was gonna call the pound on these kittens over by her house, and so she just took the kittens. They were babies, and she named them Bob and Marley, and they're big cats. They turned out to be real big cats.
She's keeping them now.
Yeah, yeah, she's kept them. She called tonight to see if I wanted to go bowling. I said no.
That's not the friend that left you high and dry, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought you weren't going back to her.
I've been back, but I didn't go for the longest time. Every time
Oh.
she'd call me, I'd tell her no because I thought she was going to do that to me again.
Yeah, that's the one that
So
did
I
your
just
hair?
didn't go. It was a couple months.
Is she the one that did your hair?
No, that's Maria.
Oh.
No, no, Maria did her hair though. And you know what Maria did? I cleaned off my hope chest last night, and
Yeah.
when she did my hair, she took the cap off of the coloring,
Yeah.
and she laid it on my picture that Marianne made of Edisto when I made those little rock people on that. And so there's a big stain right in the middle of my picture. I'm so mad.
Let's see.
Who's Marianne? Do I know her?
Maybe you can make
no,
it into
she's just-
something. Maybe it's
She's my
something
friend. I don't.
on purpose. Maybe you can
I
make it.
dabbed it with water on a paper towel. I dabbed it because it was dark black.
Did
or
you see
brown.
my picture,
And
Scooter, for my shell people? I'm going to show Scooter. She didn't see mine.
No.
She didn't see my picture that I painted. I could probably help you paint it. Let me show
Yeah,
you my
it's
picture.
pretty.
Evie doesn't think it's good, but I do.
No, I do.
Evie doesn't think it's good, but I
I
do.
told you that. It is good.
It's not as good as her friend Marianne, but it's good. Painted it all by myself.
I don't know Maria. Oh, I saw that on your auction, Carolyn. I like that. Now, how did you learn to paint that?
I just learned. I watched a little bit of a video and then I kind of learned.
Is that water or oil?
It's acrylic. See the waves?
Acrylic.
Don't they look foamy?
Let's see.
Yeah, it does. It looks. You did a great job on
It
that.
does. You really painted that?
I really did.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I really 100% did, and I'm going to put my shell people on it. Evie
I
and
really like
Evie
that.
and I.
And Evie, you painted one too?
No, I'm not a painter.
You
But
probably
my
could paint
friend
that. You probably
painted
could paint that easily.
Carolyn's picture that Carolyn had posted. She painted the sunset at Edisto, and then I added rock people to it. It was so cute. Now she's got a big dab of dye right in the middle of it.
Okay, let's see what it looks like. Can we see it?
So
Okay, I gotta find my camera. Let me find my camera. Here it is.
I probably, I'm
Carolyn,
a
is
little
that
bit of an artist, even though I don't have a sign outside my house. I probably can tell you how to fix that.
Carolyn, so wait, are you saying that's a picture that you took?
No,
at-
this one is a
at
picture that I took that Maria painted, or
Marianne painted
Marianne.
it.
I can't keep up.
Okay, so but yours is not from that.
No, I made mine with my own head. I thought about this scene, and I said,
Really?
yeah, it's an ocean, and then I'm going to put two
I
shell
know,
people.
I'm just saying, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Okay, see, this is so pretty.
Yeah,
Is it upside down? But can you see that black mark?
it's upside
Wait,
down,
I'm
but
upside
can you
down.
pan out, please, a
Yeah,
little bit?
see that dark mark
Where?
right there?
Show me
Right-
where
right
it is.
there?
In the water, right up there?
It's right here is where the hair color got it.
Okay, well, that's easy fix. That is a really super duper easy
See, she
fix.
did a good job too on this one. And then I put my rock people on it.
Now, let me see. Can you pull back out? She put a little fence. Let me see what she did there.
Okay, so your friend painted that.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the
Yeah,
back of the
from
beach
Car-
house.
Yeah, she's seen
Wow.
Carolyn's picture that she had taken, and then she painted it. She even has the fence.
I
And
like how
that
she-
little
she-
mark that she accidentally put on there,
No,
that
the
almost
other,
looks like a water spout. Looks
The
like
oth-
it's a
the oth-
water spout.
it looks like a little man, like a monster coming up. He's got two little skinny arms. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Or a
you
little
can. That's an easy
tornado.
fix because if you take the blue acrylic, she could fix that in
Yeah.
1 second. Because I'm an artist too, and I know, like, if you brought that to me, I know I would just get my blue and I would just put it in, and just it goes right on.
I was just, oh, Maria.
Maria,
She did
come on,
take
stop
care of
it.
it.
You know better than that, Maria. That was a special picture.
Yes, it is.
Come on, Maria.
I have doll hair on them. And it's a curly ponytail going to the side.
Yeah.
I
Come on,
thought it
Maria.
was
You know
really
better
cute.
than that.
I am going to try to learn how to paint too.
Yeah,
I think
Barb
Yeah,
said
yeah.
you could
She
add.
did
We
all
were
that.
one day in Zoom. We were after we cat off live. We were watching all these people do these really like they put something and they put a squeegee and it makes people. Have you seen that?
I know. I've watched videos like that.
Oh, you do? Because we were watching it
Oh,
in
yeah.
here, and then we were watching like really easy how they do an ocean scene, and you're like, oh, that's so easy. I can do
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I follow a channel like that or a couple.
I'm gonna put my.
I haven't
shell
watched
people
them in ages, but
on
yeah.
there.
But I think I'm going to become an artist because I bought this easel and I just feel like I could paint. So in my mind, I'm becoming one. And it will come out through my arms and my
See,
fingers.
Marianne painted this one too.
Oh wow.
Right.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
She has the tree, the branches are blowing in the wind like,
The answer, my friend.
and then I'll show you one more that she did. But she gave me these for my birthday. She gave me that one.
Trees are my thing. I love trees. I like painting them or drawing them. Painting them. I've never painted one. What am I saying? I have drawn.
You could make it a sailboat, Barb said. Did I tell you that? Can't remember if I did.
You did, yeah.
I did?
I don't know if she heard you though. She may not have heard you.
Did you hear me say you could? Oh, she did that too? Did she do that too?
Yeah, Marianne did.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. It's really
Does
So
she have a
pretty. I
sign
did
out?
try to do this, but
Does she have a sign outside of her house?
did
That looks
she
so
have a
good.
sign?
A sign outside of her
She's
house?
an artist? No.
No?
No, but she signed it. No,
See,
she doesn't.
I don't get
She
that.
has so much pictures. I know. I told her she's complaining about money. I said, get over here to the auction and just try to sell your pictures. She makes such great paintings.
Who's that? Is that Scooter laughing?
Yeah.
Why?
So Kevin, what he said. He said he has
What'd he
me
say?
selling art because his bills need paid.
I'm gonna do another one. I'll do a little more beach, a little less sky.
You should really, for real, people would buy them.
No, I'm gonna put my shell people on here.
I know, but you could still make some to have people buy, sell them.
You might want to try rock people. Only reason I say that is because the canvas is it's smaller, and the shell people are big. But the ones
Shell
you had the
people
other night
got
on there, they look
no
real cute.
business.
They were the
Shell
perfect
people
size.
have no business. What? They've got tiny little arms. Are you discriminating against shell people? Oh, Evie
No,
told
not
me.
at
Hold
all.
on a minute. Let me
How
see if
can
I have it here. Hold on a minute, Evie. Let me see if I have something here.
I hope you don't.
Evie told me to use this bag for my shell people. And it's like this tremendous thing. And she's like, use that for your shell. That could be the bag for the shell people. Hold on, let me get it.
Kevin loves the beach painting for the shells. Yeah, Deborah, he's got me working. I don't understand it. He's my agent. All of a sudden, he's putting me to work for him. So I'm supposed to be getting the money.
I packed up your picture finally, Kevin. Otherwise, I'd show you, Scooter. Just says I was rooting for you, and then I made a little cheerleader out of shells, and it's cute. Got ponytails.
For Kevin?
Yeah, because he used to always say that when we were at the beach. I was rooting for you, so I wrote that.
Sounds like you guys had a lot of fun.
Who?
When you guys were on your trip.
I know I do.
What do we
You
have?
were on our trip too. What are you talking about?
Well, Evie was, she was hard. She was on the Candy Crush addiction.
Oh, I wasn't. Don't listen to her.
Yes, you
No, I
were.
wasn't.
Christiane, I just found something of Christiane's. Christiane, I just found something of yours.
How did you find something of hers? What do you
Something
mean?
that she bought for me. I just found a bag and it says Christiane.
Oh, now can I see the elf ornament I got you?
Yeah,
Or
we didn't know who got it for me.
I know, I can't believe that.
Nobody knew. I thought it was Ruff. Everybody said, "Oh, it's Ruff. Ruff got it for you."
No, it's one of your birthday presents.
Evie.
It's hard to get the woman that has everything something.
Well,
This is my Christmas tree that I'm making out of the seashells.
Let's see.
Wait, is it showing upside down?
It's got to go to my daughter.
Wait, no. Okay.
Got stuff for
Oh,
my
wow.
grandcat. I've got to send a package to my grandcat. What is that? Is that your tree?
It's
That's
my
pretty
tree, but it's coming along, but I'm not finished with it by no means.
You started your tree.
That's
I'm going to
pretty
do a tree with
cool.
all swirlies, just swirlies that I found in Edisto, and then I have my other tree that I made last time. I don't know where the freak my little bag is.
That is cool.
This is for my
Now,
grandchild. Hold
do
on,
you
I gotta
have
put this in my
something in
grandchild
the
bag before I
center
forget.
where
I'm
you
almost-
just stack it?
Yeah, one of those cones, like
Okay.
a styrofoam cone.
Uh-huh.
That's what I have. And it's green, so you see through it. Then, and I have sea glass on it too.
Oh my
And then
gosh,
they're
what a
put
good
lights
idea.
on it.
Now, are those the shells that you got at the island that we went to?
Yeah,
What dish towels? What'd she do with dish towels?
not dish towels, seashells.
Oh, she said dish
Yes.
towels.
No,
You
Yeah,
didn't just say
shells.
dish towels?
no.
Sounded exactly like you said dish towels.
Say what? There you go.
No.
It
I do
sounded,
have a dish towel here for you though, too, for your birthday, you know.
sounded like you said
Remember?
dish
I
towels.
showed you?
Not, yeah, I guess
Or
not
did you
really.
get?
I don't ever
I
get
have a
nothing.
rat here. I think this rat goes to my grandcat too. Thought I had 2 rats for my grandcat. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm finding. Here's the elf. Hold
Hi,
on.
Debbie Zito.
Hi,
I've been
Debbie
trying
Zito.
to watch that trial.
Which one? The eye drop?
eye drop?
I thought that was
Yeah.
over.
No, it's like day 11. I pop in every now and then.
I really wish they would show that Caitlin Armstrong one. Here's the elf.
Let's see. Oh, that is cute. Do you like him?
Yes.
He's
You
really
made
cute.
him?
No, Scooter got him.
Oh,
You think I made him?
well, I thought,
No.
yeah.
Got it at the auction for her, Evie.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, it's a late birthday
She
present.
said she
I've
bought
only-
it from you, Evie.
No, she didn't buy it for me. I never had that elf.
Oh,
Oh,
she said she did.
I saw something though on Etsy that's real cute. You get big rocks and you paint them like they're snowmen, and then you stack them up on each other, but kind of crooked. And the top one is holding the light or the star to put on top of the Christmas tree, and it's so cute. I just got to get the right kind of rocks.
Are they river rocks?
Yeah,
Oh, I have a lot of river
well,
around
big,
me.
the big ones.
Yeah, I have lots of river around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do my nails. I do my nails.
we have lots of river rock too, Evie. From our cottage, there's lots there at the river.
Yeah, I had bought a big bag of rocks, and me and Johnny, we put them in our flower bed in the front. And my husband, secretly, he got rid of them one by one. And then one day I realized, hey, where's all the rocks at? But he says you can't rake in there with rocks in there. So,
Why do you have to rake in there though?
because of the weeds and stuff.
Yeah.
If you really cared, he wouldn't have done
What? What?
that. So if he really cared, he wouldn't have done that.
I didn't hear you, but the look on your face tells me it was funny. It was not nice, I don't think.
I said if he really cared, he wouldn't have done that.
That's what I tried to tell him.
Because those were important to you.
My hard-earned money, yeah.
Right, and that it crosses over onto your boundaries.
Right. I tell him, you throw your stuff away, I'll throw my stuff away.
Exactly. I really no. I'm totally serious now. That is
I've
that
never
is a
thrown
boundary
Thrown
issue.
anything away. Yeah.
Because that was something that was
I tell
important
him.
to you.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But I have so many shells and rocks in my house, in my drawers, in everywhere, in jars. He's about had it with all that.
So yeah, I'm making a craft for tomorrow because I want to make these ornaments, and it's a craft ornament. I'm going to make them. They're not decoupage, okay? If somebody thinks that's what I'm doing, it's not. and I had to get just a few things at the store. And you know, the tree fell on Jimmy's truck.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, he had to bring it in today to get it fixed finally. So we had to go pick up a rental vehicle. And the first thing, why is Scooter laughing?
I'm not. I was
She's not.
Well, so he goes to get in the van, and I said, you should probably sit in the back with the mask on. All right. So he sits there. Now, you have to mind you that he tells me, like I said, where is the car, the rental place? Because it used to be in this place that we went to. And I said, that's over on this exit, and I can't remember it anymore, but is it a new one? He goes, yeah. It's at this car dealership, and he tells me the brand of car, right? And I'm like, oh, that's at exit yada yada. And he goes, no, it's exit yada yada yada, which is like 3 beyond that. Okay, now, Evie, I know where this dealership is. I know it's not at exit yada yada yada, because that's actually where I need to go, because I have to pick up a prescription, which I had to go there. But so I'm just like, okay, I'm driving the car, and I go like this. Okay, listen, I actually bought a car once in my life at that dealership, and I know where it is. And he goes, no. He's looking at his phone. He's going, it's telling me it's exit yada yada yada, right? So now, just at that moment, a billboard comes up on the highway for that dealership. And guess what? The exit, it says, is mine, yada yada. So I said, okay, great. That's great timing. Do you see the dealership right there? It says exit yada yada. Do you know what he said, Evie?
No.
Didn't really care what I said or what the billboard said, because his phone said it was exit yada yada yada.
Oh my goodness.
Okay? So I said, okay.
So where did you go? Yada yada or yada yada yada?
Well, then I said, Jimmy, seriously? Why are you doing this? Why are you getting all defensive over you want to believe a phone over me who's been there, and then the billboard is telling you it's exit yada yada? So I couldn't take it because he was getting like all defensive. I said, please call them up. So he calls up the place, and he goes, do I take exit yada yada or exit yada yada yada? They said, you take exit yada yada. And I said, so I was right? Yeah.
So now he needs a new
Why
phone,
can't
huh?
you just can't you believe me that I know something? Okay. Anyway, the billboard, he was believing the stupid phone. So we get there, and finally, and it took us round back. He made us go round. You don't even know what. It was so crazy. So I was just so aggravated. So we pull in. So I go, okay, go in and get the car. No, come on in with me. I said, I don't really want to go in, because I just wanted to decompress for a minute, okay? It was hairy.
Get his car.
So he goes, no, come on, honey. Come on in with me. And I'm like, I'll just stay here. I'm good here. Please. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I go in. We go in. We get the vehicle. Then the guy makes us walk around the truck. And you know what? He goes, I swear, this guy goes, look around the truck and see if there's anything. But it's like a new truck, right? But I noticed like these 3 things, and I didn't know whether it was a scrape or it was dirt. And I go, okay, what about that? And he goes, oh, that's dirt. And he goes like this. And he takes it off, and he goes, there's nothing wrong with the truck. It's just a formality. He goes like this to me. So I was like, are you kidding me? You know there's nothing wrong with the truck, and we just have to walk around this as a formality? Right? This is crazy. Because, I'm like, guy, I got to go pick a prescription. It's windy. What the hell are we doing, right? So then he Jimmy gets in the truck, and then we go to get my prescription. And then, so it's like after 5 o'clock, and it's like the whole healthplex thing, right? Pretty much everybody's not there. So I walk right in, and they told me I know what suite it is that I'm supposed to go to. I go into the suite, and there's only one. It's a huge waiting room, and there's only one lady, like in the back corner. And there's nobody at the desk, but there's a desk out in front where there's people that check you in if you check in. But I didn't want to talk to them because I didn't have to be checked in. I had to pick something up. They told me the envelope was there. So I'm very friendly to people, but like it's when I know what I'm doing and I'm waiting there, I don't need someone to give me unsolicited advice, right? So this lady sitting in the way back of the room goes like this. Excuse me. You're going to have to check yourself in out there. I don't think there's anybody over here. And I'm like, thanks a lot, but I don't have to check in. I'm here to pick something up. They have something for me. Thank you very much, though. So then I'm like, okay, let's see. Where's everybody? I'm looking down the hall. I saw somebody pass. It was so fast. I'm like, okay, somebody's going to come up. Jimmy's outside waiting for me. I don't know why. Because like he has his own vehicle. We had to get gas. My car needed gas. He didn't want to get gas. So anyway, I'm waiting 5-10 minutes. Then I'm like, this is ridiculous. And now I just, for the principle of it, I don't want to have to go out there because then she's going to think I'm checking myself in, right? And I just don't want, I don't know, I just didn't want to give her the satisfaction. So
what was this? The truck place or the pharmacy?
No, this is the doctor's offices.
Okay, all right. Okay.
So she gets a phone call and she's kind of busy. And so I fling open the door because like it's like right there is the other thing. And I go, excuse me, I'm supposed to be picking something up, but there's not. She goes, come over here. What's your name, your date of birth, and all this stuff. And then she's like, hold on. So she comes over with me. Now I'm thinking the lady's thinking like, But I didn't check myself in. Then she disappeared for like another 5 minutes, comes out with an envelope, hands it to me, and then, so I go outside, and Jimmy says, okay, you want to get gas? Let's go get gas. Go get gas. The wind's picking up. Okay. Now he says, where do you have to go? And I said, I just have to go to get a few craft items because I'm going to make something that I want to sell. I'm going to make something that I saw that I think is really nice. Okay. So what'll that take you, like just a few minutes? And I'm like, oh my gosh. You're going to micromanage the whole thing. So I said, it's okay. If you want to go on ahead home, you can go. Now, state of New York is ridiculous. I don't know what your roads are like over there, but there is, our highways are horrendous, okay? We are always doing work on them. We have been doing a roundabout in this one town for like 18 years. It's not done yet. They have the one exit closed. Now the highway is like the worst thing you have ever seen because they bring it down to one lane and they cut off all of the exits on the side and they don't have any, like if you weren't from around here, you would not know where you're going. None of the signs, they don't even have reflectors that light up like with your headlights.
Yeah.
It's so dark, it's pitch dark, and they don't have any signs that usually like, when you have something and they're diverting traffic, it'll say like exit yada yada with an arrow that way, right? Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. Not even the people that. So we get back on there and I'm like, what the heck? Where is exit yada yada? So I'm like, crap. So then I get off at this other exit and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going into the other towns. Jimmy calls. I said, you're not going to believe this. Like the one time, like you should like kind of wait a little bit. He goes, well, I saw you. I did. I said, well, I got all the way down. So he goes, just turn around and come back. So I had to turn around already and get back. And as you're going into winter, yes, this road work, Kevin, I don't know when it's going to be completed, and it's supposed to simplify our lives. these roundabout things they made. Oh my gosh, they're so ridiculous. Okay, anyway, so finally get to Walmart. Now at this point, I'm like ready to blow. Okay, first of all, and I'm starving too. Okay, so I need a Snickers or something. He's starving, which is not good. But I don't want to eat fast food or anything because I don't want to eat like that. Neither does he. So we have stuff at home, and so I'm just like, okay. He's like, all right. I said, look, I just have to get a few things. I'm gonna have to. Where do you have to go? I have to go to the craft section, and I have to go to the Christmas section. Okay. First thing we go in. I grab a cart. Then my cart starts to squeak. Jimmy can't take it. He goes, oh my gosh, I have to get you another cart. Right? I said, it's no big deal. We're going to be out of here in a minute. No. I go to pick up a thing of peroxide. He looks at me. I said, stop it. I need this. Okay. I throw it in the cart. He runs and gets me another cart. He goes, leave that cart right there and take this one, please. So I take it. Then I'm trying to look at ribbon. Because I want to get the right kind of ribbon. I need the kind of ribbon. And I could just feel him like staring down my... Going to be much longer? I said, Jimmy, it's okay. You can go home. I'll be fine. No, well, I'll go get the coffee because he's got a real problem with coffee. I bought 48 K-Cups the other day, and we already have K-Cups out the yin-yang, okay? He said, why would you only get a box of 48 K-Cups? We're going to be out of coffee. He used to have the same thing with Honey Nut Cheerios. He was paranoid of running out of Honey Nut Cheerios. But
I have 2 boxes right here.
To run out of coffee is crazy. So he goes like this. I see him coming with this like giant coffee, okay? Because we've always, the 96 or the 100, I don't know. Jimmy, I just bought 48. We're going to run out of coffee. Okay? So he throws that in the cart. Then I said, okay, now I have to go to the craft section now. All right, I'm going to go. He was going to go somewhere. I pull into the craft section. The minute that I'm crossing over to the craft section, here comes Jimmy. Right across the thing. I said, I just need a minute. You probably have all this stuff at home. I said, yeah, I probably do, but I probably not going to find what I need, and I want to make this for tomorrow. All right. How much longer are you going to be? I don't know. I need like 5 minutes or something, okay? I just need like 5 minutes or something. And he goes, oh my gosh. Okay. I said, just go. It's okay. No, that's all right. So I was having an episode, and then I was like, okay, let me get what I need, please. I'm begging you. Just give me 5 minutes to really concentrate on what I need, please. All right. And he went somewhere for a few minutes, and then what I can't stand is to constantly be called on my phone. So my phone now is ringing. Now I'm in the because I had to run back to the Christmas section because they didn't have the right ribbon. I thought they were going to have more of the ribbon I needed in the craft section, but they didn't. So I had to run back to the Christmas section. Now I'm in the Christmas section. Where are you? I'm back in the... and I'm trying to hold it together. I said, I'm back in the Christmas section. All right. You're not in the craft section? No, I had to run back to the Christmas section. All right, stay there. All right, I'm coming over. He comes over. He puts something else in the cart. And he goes, are you ready to go? And I said, yeah, I just had to get coffee yogurt, which, forget it, I'll never find any more since I opened my mouth about Chobani coffee yogurt. So he goes, please, just go get on the checkout line. I'll run back and see if they have the coffee yogurt. All right. So I did just that. Went right to the checkout line. I'm checking out. Where is he? I don't know. Can't find him at all now, right? So I finished the checkout, paid for my stuff. So now I have to call him. Where are you? Oh, he ended up getting English muffins or something, and plus he got the wrong. He's like, they don't have the coffee yogurt. Do you want this? I said no. So then we put that in the refrigerator. He gets the one thing. We go to check out. Now we're going home. Okay. We get on the highway, and I am driving 65. I'm right behind him. I can see his truck. Calls me up. What are you doing? Can you please go 70 or 75? Why? Because the speed limit is 65. You can go 70, 75. I said, Jimmy, I don't want to drive 75, maybe. Okay, because there's deer all over. I don't want to drive 75. Just go on ahead. I know my way home. You need to be at 70, 75. What? I don't think you're driving. I said, oh my gosh, please. So then I hung up, and then he pulls over because and I'm like, what is he going to do? He's going to jump in front of me now? So that he didn't jump in front of me, then he passes me to go around me, to go in front of me, okay? And I'm thinking, like, what the heck? And then there's of course there's deer coming out, but the thing, I can't use my brights, right? Because my brights are automatic, and if I'm riding behind him, it's not going to let me put my brights on. So I'd rather be in front, where I could see better. So instead, I'm doing this stupid thing where I've got to ride behind him, can't use the brights, then there's a deer, then you stop, then he's beeping his horn like crazy at the deer. I see the deer, okay. It was just, we were both hungry. It was like a Snickers moment, and it was stress-inducing. And I hope that I got what I need. What?
I said that's not your idea of going shopping for a quick
No,
minute,
I want to look at
get
something if I go, without having someone breathing down my neck.
Right.
Is this the ribbon I want? Maybe I want to look at my phone and look at that ribbon again. Hurry up, just get it. I don't know. It's crazy.
You guys are so funny.
And then we get home. Oh my gosh. And then Ethan says, those cookies you made, are they easy to make? Yeah. You think you could teach me to make them? Yeah, I probably could. I made 5 or 6 dozen cookies 2 days ago. They're gone. Okay, they're Ethan's favorite cookie in the whole world.
Okay.
Just the best cookie in the whole world. The pumpkin chocolate chip ones that I make. They're more like cake than cookies, and they're really good. And they're his favorite. They're the ones he said he wants to hand the recipe down. He wants to make them for his kids.
Aww,
So yeah,
really?
yes, Kevin can attest to this because he heard him. So he said they're the best cookies of all. So you could show me how to make them? I said, yeah, I can show you how to make them, but I can make them. You think maybe, because there were 2 left. There's 2 left? I said, yeah, you can eat them. Okay, there's 2 left. Do you think maybe you could make them in the next couple of days? Yeah, you have everything you need to make them? Yeah, I do. Okay. You think you will really, honestly, be making them in the next couple of days? Yeah, I'll make them in the next couple of days.
Tell her the best part, what he said about the cookies when he asked you have the recipe. Because he wants to make them for his
kids. Yeah, he wants to make them for his kids. And then today, yeah,
right?
so,
Didn't he?
Yep, he wants to make them for his kids. And they're his favorite
That's
cookies.
so sweet.
That and gingerbread. My gingerbread and these cookies, but these are the best in the world, he said. And so I said, okay, I'll make them tomorrow. Okay, you really will? Yes, I really will. We will.
I really will.
We will. But yeah, it's crazy.
So so he, okay, I thought you were gonna say that he wanted to take a bunch, for school or
Oh, he
something.
does. You can't even believe how these kids eat them.
I bet they're really good.
They are really good. Jimmy used to bring them to the school when he worked there, and he's like, "You're not going to believe this. That you're going to think like pumpkin cookies. You're going to be like, ooh, pumpkin cookies. Like, this is so different." And I've made them online. I've showed them on here. I've made them on a video.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to make them.
Yeah, I've made them.
I know I used to make a really good pumpkin cookie, but I don't think it had chocolate chips.
Yeah, that's my own twist on it. I put the chocolate chips. Someone told me they did that too, and I was like, yeah, that sounds good. And
Oh, you got me wanting to try them.
they're really good. They're more like a cake. They're like
Yeah,
little cakes.
yeah.
They're very good. But yeah, and so that we had that, and then I was just like, then we ate, and that was probably half of our problem. We were both starving.
You guys do that a lot, don't you? I've noticed.
Oh yeah, if I get hungry, then I get very irritable. I'm an eat a Snickers kind of a person, you know. And so, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get irritated when you're hungry?
Oh, heck yeah, Dave and I both. Boy, Dave gets, yeah. I was just going to say, though,
I don't know. Like, are many people? I wonder if there's people that that doesn't bother them at all.
I've never known any.
Do you get irritated when you're hungry, Biggie?
Yes, I do. I get real cranky.
Yeah.
I'll tell you too. I'm getting kind of cranky now. I got to get something to eat. Yep.
Yeah. Because I didn't even have lunch when we went out. I didn't realize that I didn't have lunch. And I had breakfast much earlier, because when I was talking to you, remember, real early in my morning, I was having breakfast then. And that was it.
Yeah. My appointment was at 1:50, and I couldn't eat or drink anything till after that. So I was getting kind of cranky.
What did they do, Evie, that you couldn't eat or drink?
I had to have a full blood lab work.
Oh, okay.
Everything, yeah. I had to fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marianne just told me she bowled a 200 game.
Marianne.
I told her my mom had all these.
Oh, you're supposed to go bowling tonight.
I know, but I don't go regularly anymore.
Oh.
Because I didn't feel good yesterday. I don't want to strain my arms. I don't want to pull off my back. And another girl goes with her too. She meets her there. She's real fun, but I just didn't. I went to ballet with my daughter-in-law, and then we came back home, and then her son made us dinner, and I didn't.
What'd you have for dinner?
He made steaks.
You had steaks the other night.
I know. He got his paycheck, and he's been cooking good meals for us.
Oh.
But he makes these, makes potatoes in little chunks and puts whatever he puts on them. They're so good. And then vegetables, steamed vegetables.
Sounds good. Who's doing this? Your son or your friend?
My son, Joe, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll come and knock on our door and tell us dinner's ready.
Come and knock on our door.
When we should go bowling when we're in Edisto.
That would be so much fun.
I don't think there's a bowling alley.
I don't think there is either. There has to be something.
I thought there was down by the Skippy's, by the restaurant there, isn't there?
A bowling alley?
I thought there was.
I don't think so.
What do you call that?
There is. Let's go. Yeah. I'll look it up right now and see.
What was the name of that place? I always forget.
Coots.
Coots. Yeah. Coots. Yeah. I think it was downstairs.
I don't think
Evie is going for liquid salads at the bowling alley. Yeah, I saw somebody saying something about a liquid salad. Oh, that's right. That guy wants me to look at that liquid salad.
What does that mean, a liquid salad?
You know, a liquid salad is what Evie drank on vacation. She loves those liquid salads.
Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys. Remember they brought them out with all that vegetables in them,
Okay.
like 10
Yes.
stalks of celery, olives, all this stuff. I'm like, oh, you like a nice salad, Bevy,
I remember.
right? That's
I
great.
love those. Yeah, because Evie, there were people carrying bowling bags in there.
Really? You're pulling my leg.
What? What'd you say?
That there's a bowling alley under Coots.
Oh, no,
She
no,
said
no. We
she
walked
saw
under there.
people
You know
holding
that.
bowling balls. I'll call Skippy tomorrow.
They sent me this really nice
Yeah.
cookbook for the holidays. What did I do with that? Oh, I think it's...
Maybe there's a skating rink. We can go skating.
Skating?
Yeah. Allie would like that. I would rather go bowling myself. There's no skating rinks anymore. There are far. There's not, like there used to be one I could walk to. It's just right around the corner from me. Everything's right around the corner from me, but they changed it into a church now.
They
Yeah, we
changed the
still
skating
have a
ring
couple
into
of
a
'em.
church?
Yeah, it was beautiful floor and everything. Now we call it the Holy Rollers because it's a church.
Oh,
Yeah, Elle could skate for all of us.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Al? Why would Al skate?
we better go on.
She's a skater, I thought,
We
wasn't
better
she?
go on trampoline.
No, Evie was the skater.
Yeah, but I thought Elle was too. No?
Uh-uh.
I never heard that.
Yeah. I want the
We
brush.
got to do what we said we were going to do and go out to eat and act like have one person be
Yeah,
like
but
the
nobody
brat
did
of the
it. Then
family.
everybody, like
I brought my wig to
Yeah, I
do
know
it.
you did. I know you
But
did. But
everybody
then
else-
Scooter had an addiction to Candy Crush.
What were we supposed to do?
We were supposed to all go
We were
out,
supposed to be
and
there for
everybody
a
was supposed to
funeral.
get a part. And, you know, like, we were supposed to be this big dysfunctional family.
So, in other words, showing the truth.
No, we were all going to be a family. Like, so
Well,
everybody was going to be sisters, brothers, or
And we were
cousins,
there
something
for
like
the
that.
funeral.
And we were in town for some, like, reading of some will or some kind of function. And we go out to dinner, and, like, one person's a really bad alcoholic. And, it, you know, you're saying, stop it. Don't drink anymore. You always ruin everything. And then, you know, another one is just on her, like, sixth husband. And, like, so everybody would have this part.
Remember that.
and
I
then we
remember
were-
we were supposed to do
Yes,
something.
and then we were going to have Elle be the daughter that our family gave away for adoption, and we just connected with her in Edisto. So she would be like, "Oh, wow. Yes, this is not like the family that I grew up in, but that's okay. You guys are great." You know, and meanwhile, there was going to be all this like really bad dysfunction, and we were going to tell the waitress that we're recording this because we really wanted to record it because we wanted it for us, right? But we're going to tell her that because we were just meeting our sister that was given up for adoption. We wanted to set it up, and we wanted to like have a special space where we could have a big table and have the camera set up because we want to record every minute of it. But we never did it.
Yeah.
And Evie brought a wig
Nope.
and everything. We were
Like
gonna
that.
really have characters. There wasn't enough time. I really wanted to get into character very well. I wanted everybody to have like a their whole character and really.
Well, the time goes by so fast.
Yeah, but no, we had to do it beforehand. That's the time. Like it should, like ideally, like in January, everybody should start to get their character, and then read up about their character, and start to get a wig or whatever clothing they want to do when they're that character. you know?
And somebody was going to be like really bad, and everybody goes, "Look at, she always acts like that. She's a brat, you know. She's
Right,
always
like, oh,
gonna
she's
do
always got to drink and ruin it all. She never knows when to stop.
that."
Yeah. You ruined everything. That's how you ruined, like, Vicky's wedding, and that's why your husband left you, stuff like that. You just never can stop with the drinking. Yeah,
That would have been fun.
yeah. So,
We never did the dance.
yeah,
Kevin-
well, because we came, then we have to choreograph. But see, now if you do the dance, you got to be careful.
Why?
Don't want to hurt yourself
You
again.
don't want to
Abby.
hurt yourself
no.
again.
I won't hurt myself unless I do that exercise. That's what killed me.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
all right. Okay.
Did you have to wait a long time in the ER last night?
She didn't go to the ER. She went into the
No,
bathtub.
Oh, okay.
That's how I got woken up today, by Kevin, Sharon, and Evie.
What do you mean?
Because I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden I woke up and I heard them talking. And I'm like, Evie, did you get out of the hospital? And she's like, I didn't go to the hospital, Carolyn. I took a bath.
And I just crashed on the bed.
Oh gosh, somebody's giving me something. Hi, Carolyn. Who gave me this?
What?
I would like to work with you.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Eat pastry. Somebody wants to work, though, that everybody wants to work
My
with
husband
me.
just walked in here and asked me, "Who are you talking to? Who do you think I'm talking to? Who's on my computer?"
Speaking of Snickers,
Or
it
he'll
must
come
have
in
heard
here and
us.
say, "What are you doing?"
Snickers cookie dough candy bar loaf. That was just in my thing.
Really?
Yeah.
What? What is it called?
It says Snickers
Snickers
cookie
candy-
dough candy bar loaf.
Oh, interesting.
What is this? Now, what does she want from me? She wants to work with me. How are you going to work with me? I want to pass a delicious no-bake holiday dessert that will surely impress. Okay. The vegan pre-made cookie dough has a few. Baking is your jam. Okay.
Do you know this person?
Yeah, there are people for blog, but they want to send me samples of this cookie dough. I'll take some samples of the cookie dough, sure.
Right.
Let me tell them.
Whatever happened to those wet nuts that you
Oh,
used
yeah.
to get?
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I will. You know what? They gave me like a $600 skin cream package today.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's when the holiday gift guide season comes. They throw everything in the sun at you. I used to do a lot with holiday gift guide. I don't even solicit for it anymore. And I haven't checked my Mommy Ramblings mail, and I checked it today, and there were all these things in there.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which one should I put?
I got sent a customized bowling bag.
Really? There was something with you in a bowling ball.
You
Somebody
did.
was going to send you a bowling ball, I think. Somebody was sending you a bowling ball.
Really?
I thought so. Wasn't somebody, or was that Linda? Somebody was sending you a bowling ball.
Yeah, it
That'd be
wasn't.
kind of expensive to send a bowling ball.
I don't know. I thought somebody was sending her a bowling ball. Somebody
Yeah.
had it. Was it Judy with an eye was sending you a bowling ball or something?
Uh-uh.
I want
Oh,
one of
wasn't
those.
somebody
old
going to use
bags
it for a yard, their yard or something?
There was something about a bowling ball. I don't know.
I have a bag that holds 2 balls, but I gave one of the balls away to this girl that I met at the bowling alley. So now, whenever we leave the bowling alley, my bowling bag has a mind of its own. It goes any which way it wants to, and I'm sick of that thing. I want to get a
A
Laverne and
bowl?
Shirley
That seems
bowling
like
bag.
crazy. You carry 2 bowling balls in one bag?
Yeah. Well, usually your husband's balls in there, and then your balls in there, and your husband carries, or it's
Oh.
on wheels. It's a luggage
On
on wheels.
wheels, yeah.
When I spend the night with Johnny, I
Your
load my
husband carries
bowling
his
ball
balls
and
and
I
yours.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay.
these guys at the bowling alley, they wore these shirts that said, "Does this shirt make my balls look big?" And it had 2 big bowling balls on it.
If you'd like a copy, watch a clip. What is this about? Oh, I do want a copy of that. That sounds really good. So what else is going on? What are you doing? Diamond painting?
Yep.
What's your picture?
Yeah.
It's that stained glass cross thing. Oh no. Yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to see it.
You just
Well,
got that easel?
Like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh. What made you get that?
I told you guys that it was
She has
because
a sign outside her house that says she's an artiste.
it hurts my neck
She needs
and
an easel.
back to bend over all the time.
Oh.
So I was gonna try to turn this laptop so you guys could just see. Afraid I'll knock it off of here though.
Yeah, don't do that. Just, is it flowers? Is it a barn? What is it? That's all I wanted to know.
A stained glass cross. Cross.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Cross.
Yeah. Yes. Can you not hear me, you guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Is this
Yeah,
not on
you-
my calendar?
You're just kind of low, but
Oh, I got a golden ticket to something. I don't know what it's for. What's a golden ticket for? Inspired mom.
in your email or what?
Yeah, my mommy Rumma's email. I haven't checked it in forever. Attend free. What am I sending? What is going to be on there?
How are you, Elizabeth O.G.?
Hi, Elizabeth. Ooh,
oh, my mistake. She bowled at
this looks pretty good. I'll attend it. I'm
tonight.
going. I'm going, babe.
Wow.
What?
What is it?
Register me for free, baby.
What is it? What is it?
Summit. This summit with all these. Oh, look at that. I'm getting these free bonuses with my VIP pass. Make me a VIP right now, you bet you. Bet your buttons.
Like a sale somewhere?
No, it's like all this like blogging stuff with these people, interviews with experts, video, audio files, transcripts, all access, members, stuff like that. Crush your competition. Stuff like that. Okay, now I've got to stop going through my mail because it's going to be never ending. Here's my travel media. Southern Light. Hitchcocking. What? Okay, that's good. All right, I'll have to look later.
Good, Elizabeth. Good.
Elizabeth,
Hi,
what do you want me to
Jeanette.
do? Is Elizabeth here for the word game? Is it word game time, Elizabeth? I'm so sorry. Hi, Jeanette. You had a few busy days. You've had
Hi,
rain.
Jeanette.
Did you have a nice day today, Scooter? The
Did
weather-wise?
I?
Weather-wise.
Weather-wise? Not bad. Nothing perfect.
Oh, it was windy, but it was...
You know what? It's windy out here now.
It's windy now, too, yeah, here. And Becky Ann said it was a big storm. Big storm.
Comes for the Elizabeth likes to come for the word game.
Elizabeth loves the word game. She comes mostly for me.
Well, of course.
Right, Elizabeth? But then the word game is a close second, right, Elizabeth?
Carolyn,
What?
There's a few people that come in for that.
Yeah.
speaking of the word game,
Yeah.
I can't see. Wait, I'm on. Okay, let me put it. When you go onto your word, are you on there now?
No, not yet. Why?
Yes, you need to play the celebration that they're doing, the birthday thing. I just finished it earlier today.
What are you talking
They're
about? On the word
celebrating-
cookies?
Yeah, on the word
I
game.
need this word. Can anybody help
You
me with
get
this word?
to blow
No, but I
out
just have
the-
to get this word first. I have one word.
Okay.
I need this word right here.
You need to do they're 7 years old now, so they do a birthday cake, and it's a special puzzle.
All right, I'll do
And
that. I'll
time
do the
you
birthday
win,
cake,
you
but
get
I
a
just need this
candle
one
lit.
word. I need this one word.
Okay.
Okay, tell me what your letters are, 'cause I can't see
Okay.
it.
LEACAP, and it's a 5-letter word. It's not place.
Was that CAP?
Palace.
No, palace is already used.
Oh. Okay, I can see now. Alpaca.
I tried alpaca, but you need another A.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Is it appeal? Or that's 2 P's, right? That's not right.
What is it?
It's not lapel, is it?
Laser? What is she saying? Laser?
Lapel.
No, she said
Lapel.
No, there's no R.
Lapel. LAP. Oh, never mind.
No, there's no.
Yeah, I see.
Palea? No, I already found that word. A pace?
Acapella? No.
A pace, that's what it is. What a word, a pace. What kind of word is that? Oh, I got a special level. Next. I didn't forget it this time, Elizabeth.
A pace, yeah. A pace.
Yeah, pace.
Oh, you have 20,000 points?
Where?
I got that special level the other day. But I don't get ads.
I know.
I love saying that, don't I?
Uh-huh.
When you're done with this, they'll go to the menu just so
I'm
you can
going to.
that special thing. There should be 2 days left now. So I think today it said 3 days left. But it's after midnight, so probably down to 2 days. And I really liked it. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cute at the end when you finish. But you light the candle on top. Then it's like, congratulations. Now blow out the candle and make a wish. So I made a wish.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it doesn't do anything special, but, 'cause I thought it might, you know,
Yeah.
but it was fun. And I always have Lexi help me when I get stumped.
What is it? Oh, plebe, right? Plebe. No, that's not there.
Let's see
Capable.
what
That must be that. Okay, and cabal. Nope. Oh, yes, it is. The quest is completed.
Yeah. No.
No, not my birthday one yet. Hold on. Okay, where do I go get the birthday?
Okay, go to the menu.
Going.
Boy, I must be behind.
Why?
This is like way behind. Wait, let me see. Oh, I am. No, I'm not. I'm live.
Okay. So now I go to the menu.
Okay. Yeah, I just can't
Oh, is it?
see.
Do I go to this quest? This thing that's blinking up here? Quest?
I can't tell. It'll say birthday
Oh, I
celebration
gotta
or
clean this. Hold on. Solve 40 special levels. I don't know what I'm. I did that. Okay. All right. I gotta just do that. Now
gotta do the birthday celebration.
I'm trying. Okay. Home. All right. Well, I gotta spin the wheel. Okay.
Wow, you've got different stuff.
Now where do I go? Here, what do I? Is it in daily?
Menu.
Oh, I didn't know the daily is up there. I don't have to worry about it. Go to the menu.
It's underneath the daily.
Oh. Event. The album? I don't have it. I don't have
Not
a
the
birthday.
album. Not the album. It's
I don't
a
have.
7-year sell it. Go home. Go to the home. Hit the home thing.
Okay, I was, but then it's gonna.
No.
Yeah.
This right here. Wait.
Let me
Okay,
just get
weekly
this.
mission, daily
I don't know
puzzle.
why I've got these free rewards here. I didn't.
Keep going.
But let me just get my free rewards. Look at that, 30 coins and all that stuff.
See mine, when you see even the little word cookie app has little decorations on it because
Yeah, because you probably pay for it.
no, I do not. I promise. I don't. I don't. Look,
Yeah.
see the word cookie thing?
Okay,
It
this
has the-
mission right here is okay.
Did you find it?
No. Sharon, help out, please.
I didn't want you to miss it.
Sharon, please. Do you know what she's talking about?
I'm gonna see if it'll show up on mine still. I don't think it will. It went away once I got it.
I think you're talking about the Bake Off or something.
No. Okay, it's not on here anymore. But it was right there under the date. It used to be right under November 8th.
My album?
No, it should be a cake, a layer cake. And it'll say celebrate 7
Now I
years.
feel
with
like she's saying there's a layer cake or something. Did you get it, Sharon?
and you blow out. Yes, it's so much fun. See, and here it says, but I didn't pay for this. It says birthday, 2 days left. See that right there?
I don't have it.
But you should have one that's free, and that's what I played. They're trying to get me to go further on it,
Why is
I
it making me
believe,
do
and I'm
this
not
again?
doing it.
I didn't realize I can go back. That time when we missed it, Sharon, I can go back in there. How is that
Yeah, see?
possible?
But this is what the puzzles look like, Carolyn, right there.
No, but
You
I can
buy
go back in it. Now I can go back. That time I could have gotten the special level. I didn't have to miss out. Oh, now I lost the whole thing. All right, let me try to get back in there.
Carolyn, did you find your
I'm trying. I don't.
Birthday.
Sharon, what about the birthday? Where's Margot? She's saying there's a
Just right-
birthday.
Go on, it's
I'm trying.
not hard. You have the mission in the corner, and then right under it, you have the date, and then the birthday thing should be right under there. And then your oven race, and then the album. But my thing is gone now because I did it. 7th anniversary special bundle.
Yes, you just collected it. No, she's talking about a special birthday layer cake.
She didn't get it?
No,
Why don't you guys have it?
because you probably paid
It
for
used
it.
to be right there, but it's gone. I should not have solved it today. That way you guys would have been able to see. Sharon, you should have it as long as you've played this. It should be right there. Carolyn, you should too, though. I don't know why I would just be the only one having it.
Because she probably paid for it, right, Sharon?
I did not pay for it.
So
I
probably
promise
can go,
you.
I probably can go back into any special level. Look at that. Did you know that, Sharon? I can go back and play any special level again. Sharon, did you know that? So that one that we missed that time, we can do it again. But I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do this now. I've already done that. Uh-oh. Now Sharon's pissed. She's here.
Sharon had better have it. Otherwise, you guys, there's something you guys are doing wrong.
Uh-oh, now she can tell us.
Sharon, what is she talking about with the birthday layer cake?
Yes, I knew it.
But I don't have it.
You have it, Sharon?
What?
Oh, there's Sharon's big
I
thing.
did.
A
You-
special birthday cake.
Wait, I got to get rid of the other one. Hang on. Where's you?
I hope I saved a screenshot. Okay, this is, look.
This is
'Cause this is, I'll send these to Lexi just so she can help because I'll get stumped. But these were earlier today before I finished.
Yes, you can revisit, but I'm not too sure that you can.
No, but she's got a birthday layer cake.
Carolyn, Sharon, look. I want you guys to play this. See how cute that is?
Yeah, I know. I just got rid of it.
Why?
Why would you get rid of it? And you get
No,
coins.
wait. What is that? I've never seen. That's got ones underneath it.
She's got a layer
This
cake.
is-
We don't have that.
These
She
are
must pay for that.
screenshots. Those are screenshots that I sent Lexi, trying to get her to help me. See?
Oh. What does it say at the top? What does it say?
Make,
Make
a
a
wish.
wish.
14.
Oh.
What
that's
is that?
It's
It's
not.
free
I don't
then.
have that. I do
Come
not
on.
have that.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. You pay for it.
I did not pay for it.
We don't get that, do we, Sharon?
Mm-mm.
See, that's. The prize was that word, was the answer.
I don't have that. I do not. have
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Guys.
Mine does, mine has it. It's $15.99.
No. There's the free one. I didn't pay for mine.
Right
This
there.
is, you gotta pay for this. Yes, not that,
Yeah,
Sharon.
this one you pay for. It's a layer cake.
Right, yeah, this one you pay for. I did not pay for that. There's a free one.
Oh, okay.
How do you get the
I
free?
think because we finished it, it's gone.
What, I
off
didn't
of our
finish
free.
anything.
You know what?
No,
That's
you
what
didn't
it
do it.
is.
It
What?
says 2 days only left.
Yeah, 2 days
Scooter.
left.
That's to buy that extra birthday
Yes.
bundle.
Right, exactly.
Right. But
I already
you
did the
pay for
birthday.
it.
We lit all the candles on the birthday cake.
I didn't
Oh,
get
okay.
a birthday
All right.
cake.
Okay, see? Thank you.
Maybe because you're on a desktop,
Help
it's
about-
different, Carolyn. Some of your stuff is different on there than ours.
Oh, go
Yeah.
on, got to do it on your phone.
Yeah, it's 12, was it 12 candles or 14? I forget.
I can't remember. 14, I think.
I can't
do.
believe the
I
daily is right
know.
here. I don't have to do that other thing. I can just do the daily right there in that little calendar. I don't have to go in that other thing.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
And then
That
they
never-
had
I
the
never
big
saw-
candle on top.
I never
and
saw
then
that.
It said, blow it out and make a wish. Did you guys say that too? When
Yeah.
you finished it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was twice. It was twice that I got to do it. Once for the first level and once for the second.
I only got to do it once.
I did
Well,
it
did-
2 times.
You did it twice. I know Marco did it twice.
How
Yeah,
did
I
you
did.
guys get to do it twice? You guys must have paid.
We did not pay. No, it was a birthday cake, and it was a 2-level birthday cake.
Right, yeah,
First
yeah.
time you blew out the candles and you got your prize, and then you
Yeah.
could keep going, and there was another level of the top level of the candles you could do the next
Oh,
time.
wow. Okay, yeah, I didn't get that.
We'll get to work.
No, they don't have it here. I think I have to pay for that.
No. I've never paid a dime for any of this stuff.
I know, but it's not there anymore, Sharon.
Oh, did it run out? That's why. Some of them expire. Like I just did the cookie thing. And Carolyn just got the cookie thing. Now her cookie thing's already empty. So her cookie thing will disappear, it'll say in a few days. Let's see, events.
No, I don't even know what that is. I've never had the cookie thing.
Okay, that's,
Shows up
you're
at the
doing
bottom
the,
of a puzzle you do. Just like the premium pass. Now the premium pass shows up and every time you get a new
Okay.
level and you
now
get to
her
level
puzzle has the same letters as mine for the daily, but mine's set up different. Something
Oh,
not
Baking
right.
Rush, is that what it is, guys?
baking
Baking
rush.
Rush?
It's not the baking rush.
No.
It's let me see what it's called.
Yeah,
Hang on.
Premium Pass, it says open, but I don't get that. Never gotten it. Well, I did that one time when you first showed me this game. I have Oven Race, but that's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah, you probably already collected it. You don't even know you're doing it because it'll be at the bottom of your screen and then you just go and you collect 10 coins and then the next one's maybe the kitty scoop and the next one's a wand and the next one's one like Carolyn just did. She just did it. She did exactly that.
Okay.
So it's still there for her, but it will disappear, like mine disappeared.
Yeah, I
it's
was
just-
excited about that and I wanted to show her how to make sure she did the birthday cake thingy. That sucks.
I think see, Mike's shows up a day before mine.
Really?
I think so, because he said, oh, there's the cookie thing. I said, I don't have cookies yet. I have to finish this puzzle, maybe it'll show up, and it didn't. So it took a few puzzles. It might have shown up hours later, but it did.
Yeah, I don't have it. I just have the regular stuff. I have nothing special now.
I don't know then. Oh.
Flyleaf? What the heck is that, Kevin?
Flyleaf Kevin has in there.
Flyleaf. What the heck?
I don't know. That's a big
Flyleaf?
word.
A flyleaf is the page in a book before the
Oh.
title and everything.
Oh. Well, it works.
All right.
Click on it and see the definition. It'll give you the definition.
Already passed.
It's usually a blank piece of paper. Let me grab a book here.
I think I'm gonna go now and watch this Jenny, watch Kyle, and
Yeah. It's soon, it's after 4.
Oh, Scooter.
Crazy.
Is it after 4 already?
Yeah, it's 4, 5 after 4.
Oh my god.
That's Bliley. See, nothing on it.
All right,
well, it was fun, guys. Do you think we'll get a verdict tomorrow?
Oh, on that girl?
Yeah.
What do you want?
I want him to throw the case out.
It better not be a hung jury.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
gosh. And they do
They'd
it
have to
again.
do that again. That'd be crazy,
I know.
right?
I mean, in what way was this girl injured? I can't figure this out.
Well, I can't either.
What are they claiming? Why do they want all this money?
Because because
They kept her away from her family. Didn't her mom commit suicide?
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was, I don't know. That was her choice.
It was like unnecessary that they kept her and they kept her there. For what she was put through.
But
That's what I understood.
I want to redo my case. Get 220 million too.
yeah, but I see more people are saying like they don't agree with it. Don't you see that, Scooter?
In that yeah, while the trial's going on.
Yeah. Then in
yeah.
the beginning, right? Did you see that there's
Oh, yeah,
a change?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're just not as talkative as all those crazy supporters
Yeah.
or fans, you know?
Mm-hmm. And so but there are supporters of the hospital.
Yeah, there are.
There are.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I know. I
okay.
said there are.
Yeah. Maze. What is this? Decay. And what is this other one? Let's see. Somebody's calling you in the chat.
What, Carolyn?
Somebody called you in the chat, I think.
Me?
I thought I saw something. Dame, I thought I got Dame.
Oh.
And what is this big one? What? Okay. Academy. And that's going to be that's for that. Thank you. And I will close that. And then we'll close this. Thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Prayers. We'll see you tomorrow. Prayers for Jenny. Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
I love you guys. Bye.
I know.
Bye, you guys.
Night, everybody.
Wait,
Wishes come true.
what?
I'm telling them I hope all their wishes come true.